Hey, welcome back to the stream. We're keeping it real. Goes right. Welcome back to the stream of the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. We're going to be sitting back, reacting to the game. I'm going to be watching it. We're going to be listening to it. We're going to be having fun. So before we get started, though, please, as always, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. They're just getting ready for kickoff. I will set up a box to my right, I think, whatever way that is. We're going to be, I'll set up a thing so we can see the score and where the ball is. But here we go as they kick it off. The Steelers will kick it off to begin the game. Vikings will take the touchback, and the Minnesota Vikings will start off here with possession of the football. And here comes the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man with 25 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions this year, the best ratio in the NFL by far, Kirk Cousins. If his team was winning right now, you bet your dandy this man would be in the MVP race. However, one of the many problems that exists with Kirk Cousins, one of the many problems that exists with this team is the fact that they never, ever seem to be in a position to win, as Kirk Cousins will drop back, fires to Justin Jefferson, and it's going to be about a pickup of 7. Or no, they're going to call it a first down. Interesting as I see here. You can there you go. You can see exactly where everything is now. There we go. So we got that set up. Now we can focus on the football game. Again, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Very important game for both teams. Minnesota 5-7 coming into this game. Pittsburgh just got to 6-5-1. Here we go. Kirk Cousins. Quick screen out to Jefferson. And Jefferson will pick up a first down. And a gain of 5 there here in the first quarter. So nice by Kirk Cousins going to Justin Jefferson, back-to-back plays. That's what you got to do if you're Kirk Cousins. That's what you want to do if you're Kirk Cousins. That's what you need to do if you're Kirk Cousins. Feed the beast. They also are lucky enough to get Dalvin Cook back. We'll see how much he's going to be in the mix in today's game. Look for him to hopefully break out for this team. They're going to need Dalvin Cook to have a big game here. With 13:54 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 at the 38. Handoff here to the aforementioned Cook, who will break one across the 50, all the way down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 18 by Dalvin Cook. Big-time gain here for Dalvin Cook. They pulled the guard. The fullback did his work, and it was off to the races from there. Dalvin Cook, he doesn't look like he's injured. He doesn't look like he's lost a step. In fact, he looks just as freaking good as he used to. So, huge pickup, much-needed pickup here all the way to the 42-yard line. Here we go. Another big handoff to Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook will rumble, bumble, and stumble to the 38 to pick up a 4 there. Nice pickup there by Dalvin Cook. See, he can just go through that offensive line. He can just penetrate and gain 4 yards just that easily. That's what you get with Dalvin Cook. That's what you get with someone like Dalvin Cook. And if I'm the Vikings, I'm going to run it until I can't no more. That's what they should do. That's the only thing they're going to need to do in order to win this game. Here we go. 2nd and 6 from the 38. Cousins, play action here, has time, fires deep downfield in double coverage, and it is dropped by Jefferson, who almost made a spectacular catch. He got in double coverage. Justin Jefferson, he almost hauled in a miraculous grab. Honestly, you expect him to get that. I would put that as a drop. That was a really good pass by Kirk Cousins in double coverage. You expect Justin Jefferson, someone of his stature, to get that. Gotta get it here. That's a big-time 3rd and 6 coming up here for the Minnesota Vikings. 3rd and 6. 5 wide for Minnesota. Cousins in the gun. Cousins takes a snap. And he will spike it, as it was very close to a delay game, and I think it was a delay game. Yep, they're going to call a delay game. Ref Ball is back and alive and well on one of our streams. And as always, as with every Ref Ball, I'm going to remind you all to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Third and 11 coming down, so they'll get one more shot at it here. Third and 11 here. Cousins 5 wide again. This is going to be from the 43-yard line, so out of field goal range, you would think. Cousins takes the snap. Quick shot out to the receiver, and that's going to be short about 3 yards of the first down, so you're going to get the kicking unit to come out. So it's going to be Greg Joseph out here to kick, what, a 50, just about a 53-yard field goal? Going to be 4th and 3, so yeah, I would expect it to be about a 53-yarder, you would think, right? Yep, they're going to call it 53. So Greg Joseph, 24 of 28, long of 55 on the season. Let's see how good he can be from 53 yards to put the Vikings on the board. The kick is up. And it's going to drift all the way to the left and into the stands. No good. So after all that, Minnesota comes away with nothing. Zilch, nada on the board. In the battle of the only two teams this season not to lose. No, in the in the battle of the only two teams that were not beaten by the... But they either tied or lost to the Lions this year. I'm loopy today. So now we shift to the Pittsburgh Steelers, or as they're known throughout the land, the Steelers. Urinating tweeted some funny stuff about the Steelers, doesn't he? It's going to be interesting to see what the Steelers do because you have Najee Harris, right? You expect him to have a big game. They really hyped him up in this promo for Thursday Night Football. He's having a really good rookie season, I think. And he played a pivotal role in that win against the Baltimore Ravens last week. My Baltimore Ravens last week. The only thing it's going to come down to is whether or not Big Ben in the big moments is going to be consistent. This is just about the time during the season where we see Big Ben have his big kerfuffles. He has his big inconsistency runs because the Steelers, look at him last year, started off, 11-0, and then they dropped to 1-4 towards the end of the season, last few weeks of the season. They've done that over the past few years. They have not been a good team to end the season. That's why they're going to find a way to need to be. And that's why I think you see Najee Harris more involved than ever. I think you see the running game more involved than it would be otherwise because a lot of people are expecting Big Ben to be the guy. A lot of people are expecting Big Ben to be the one who bails the Steelers out, who runs the offense. I think you run it through Najee Harris and you run it with Najee Harris. Najee Harris is going to take this team as far as it's going to go. That's it. Don Pham says, hello, football fan. Hello, fellow football fan. Guys, yeah, as always, you can leave your questions, comments, whatever in the chat. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell as they're still in commercial break. But knotted up 0-0. The Vikings, again, have a problem with kickers missing field goals in Minnesota. I don't know what the solution is. Maybe, just maybe, you get Adam Vinatieri out of retirement. Maybe that's what you do. I don't know. He's the greatest kicker of all time, but they got to do something, man. Carlson and everyone else is just not working. As here we go, first down, and it's going to be a pass here to McLeod just across the 50. Really good starting field position for the Steelers after that missed field goal. And McLeod pickup of about 7 on that play. So really good job there as the Steelers got ready to go. They went quick on that play. Oh, here we go. 2nd and 3 coming up. Right at midfield at the 50-yard line. Derek Watt goes in motion. Big Ben handoff here to Najee Harris. Patiently running. Now he will take the whole. Did he pick up a first down? No, he's just short. So 3rd down coming up at midfield here. brought down by Michael Pierce. Big shout out to Michael Pierce. Big Ben this year, 16 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Having a Big Ben year. Having a very good year. But is it elite? Is it great? But they're 6-5-1. They got to get something going here. 3rd and 1 here. I formation for Ben. It's a handoff to Najee Harris, who will pick up the first down for Pittsburgh across to the 45-yard line, I should say. So first down at the 45 coming up for Pittsburgh. And look, this team is not one of the best rushing teams in the NFL, and I think they are going to need to become one of the best rushing teams in the NFL if they want any chance at a Super Bowl. And that's not what I want. I'm a Ravens fan. I don't want the Steelers to win the Super Bowl, so don't listen to me, Mike Tomlin. But they're going to have to run it down people's throats if they're going to want long-term success, because Big Ben has proven he just can't do it late into the season at this point in his career. Play action here on first down, and sets up a short pass here to Claypool for about a gain of 5 or 6, and they're getting chippy here. Breeland pushes Claypool, and that draws a flag. Flags are down. And let's see who it's on, because Claypool did do a little something to Freeland, but let's see what happened here. Yeah, he pushed him. Claypool pushed Breeland. You can't do that. He pushed him right in the helmet. Oh, but they were chippy before that, though. So a lot of chippiness there, obviously leading to a penalty. Let's see who they actually call it on. Call it on Pittsburgh. Claypool. So they call the unnecessary roughness on Chase Claypool. That's going to negate a play that he just made, a 15-yard penalty, send them 15 yards back. That's not what the Steelers need. That's not what they want. That's not what you really want. Ooh, it was chippy since the beginning. It was chippy on that first play, and Claypool literally just took his finger and he put it right into Breeland's face. You can't do that. That's going to draw a flag, especially with the new taunting rules that were put in place. The refs have a zero-tolerance policy against that. So now a brutal, brutal, brutal 2nd and 19 coming up here from their own 46. That set them back 15 yards. Ben in the pistol. Play action. Getting rushed. Finally gets rid of it, and it is dropped. A would-be grab for McLeod. Honestly, what I can say is a miraculous attempt by Ben Roethlisberger to get the ball away, but dropped by McLeod. And that was, he had 3 defenders. Barr was there. He had a few people right in his face, and McLeod had a chance at it. He just couldn't haul it in. So 3rd and 19 after what was looking like a promising drive. It looks like Pittsburgh might get off the field here and get the ball back to Minnesota. Here we go. Big Ben has some trouble with the snap, gets it, fires deep downfield. It is caught near a first down marker, but about a yard or 2 short. Deontay Johnson, he fell a yard or 2 short, taken down there. And it's going to be interesting to see what they do here. Pittsburgh is known to like to go for it sometimes in these situations. 4th and 4, they're going to say, yeah, hell yeah, you go for it. You're on the edge of field goal range. Why not? At least try to draw them offside, see what happens. Ben in the gun here on 4th down. He's going to try to draw him off sides, I believe. Ben's changing the play at the line, or at least making it look like he's changing the play at the line. Let's see what they actually end up doing here. Takes the snap on 4th down. Roethlisberger rushed. Roethlisberger's going to run for it, and Roethlisberger will pick it up. First down, Pittsburgh. But Ben Roethlisberger, it looked like that play was dead. A flag coming in late. Let's see what that was on. I don't think it was it was definitely not a late hit on the quarterback. Holding on the defense. So they get an extra 5 yards after that run. My goodness, was that holding? I hate the NFL. That's not holding. That's not holding. The play clock was at 0. Ref ball. Once again, rearing its ugly head is ref ball here. Either way, first down Pittsburgh at the 31. They are driving. Ben Roethlisberger under center here. Najee Harris in the backfield. Roethlisberger will hand it off. And he's going to be stuffed here for a loss of 3. Loss of 3 here with 7:33 left here in the first quarter.
Roethlisberger's been dealing with a shoulder injury after having the elbow injury early 2019 and having to shake out that arm after.
Interesting to see the Steelers, as it's going to be 2nd and 12, they're going to say. Interesting to see how the Steelers are going to manage this. I think you run it here. They're spreading it out a little bit. Ben in the gun with Snell now, I believe. Or is that Najee Harris? I can't tell. But Ben in the gun here with the running back. Takes the snap. That it was Harris. He's rushed. Pocket collapses, and Ben is brought down. The football is out. The football was out, but the Steelers are able to recover, and a Steelers lineman is down and in pain. I think that was... Yeah, the ball did come out. The ball was loose on the ground, and I think Ben actually is the one who just fell right on top of it. So that was a missed opportunity there by the Vikings, although were able to get a sack basically on Big Ben. Good play there. They got rushed. They've been penetrating up the middle. They've been getting pass rush from up the middle, which is not regular. You don't see that usually. And they're going to say 3rd and 18. Pittsburgh's going to take a timeout. They were not set for that play here. So timeout here in the first quarter with 6:16 left in the first quarter. 3rd and 18 coming up on the other side of that. As they're going to take a short break, and I'm going to take a short break as well. So to tell you, actually, I'm not going to take a short break. I'm going to take a break from calling the game to tell you to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Daily videos on wrestling, WWE, AEW, also the NFL, the NBA, so much more. Gonna have a no real take sports talk, I think this week is kind of run its course. We'll try again next week and see where we are, but we'll be releasing some individual videos throughout the week, so be on the lookout for those. We'll be releasing my NFL preview, my full NFL preview for Sundays and Monday slate of games. I believe tomorrow. That'll drop tomorrow right here on the channel. So subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever all of that is released. They're going to take an extended break, it looks like. So if you guys have any questions in the chat, please put them right there, right in that little chat there. So put them in there. Let's get this going. Let's get this live. Let's get this bread, baby. Let's get this bread. The only 2 teams in the NFL that cannot say that they beat the Detroit Lions, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Minnesota Vikings. Isn't it apropos that these 2 teams be facing off here in this game? Isn't it just poetic that you would see the 2 teams that lost to a team that many people say should have gone to 0-16-1 or possibly 0-17. Literally, this is the I couldn't beat Detroit Bowl here on Thursday Night Football. I don't know why more people aren't watching. I don't know why they didn't hype this up to begin with more. Like, this is a big freaking deal. These are the only 2 teams in the league, and likely going to remain the only 2 teams in the league, who can honestly say that they did not beat Detroit this season having played that team. Don't get me wrong. I love DC. Dan Campbell's a really good coach. Don't get me wrong. I like Jared Goff as well. I think with the right pieces around him, Jared Goff can be very good. And I don't think Detroit has to really change the quarterback position. I don't think that's what they need to do. Detroit, if they're smart, you know what they're going to do? They're going to build up that defense. Get real weapons around Jared Goff and try to actually construct a team, especially this year. I'm of the opinion that there are really no exceedingly great quarterback prospects coming out of college this year. There are some very good and exciting prospects that I think have a chance to be very good, and odds are 1 or 2 of them will end up being pretty good, but I don't think there's that guy. When Trevor Lawrence was coming out last year, you were like, oh, that guy. Or when, honestly, a lot of these quarterbacks last year were coming out, you could honestly point to all of them and say that or most of them and say, that guy. Andrew Luck coming out, that guy. John Elway is the one everyone says, that guy. You know, Cam Newton, that guy. There's not that guy. There's not that guy.
Mike Tomlin challenged it. He's now 0 for 2 on challenges this season. He wanted to get the
So here we go.
contending that was an incomplete pass, but
3rd and 18 coming up here for Pittsburgh after that challenge timeout.
was indeed a fumble that he got back on top.
3rd and 18, still tied 0-0. Pittsburgh right at the edge of field goal range at the 37-yard line. In the gun here is Big Ben. Ben looking, changing the play at the line. Takes the snap. Drops back. Pass rush is coming. Gets rid of it quick here to Deontay Johnson. Johnson working around the edge. Johnson able to get to the 30, but not much more. He ran about 20 yards to pick up maybe 2. I think he was, I was waiting for him too. Troy Aikman just said it. I was waiting for Johnson to put his foot to the ground. I don't know why he just ran right to the sideline. Maybe he was waiting for it and they just didn't see the hole. But Chris Boswell is out to kick. He's only missed 1 field goal this year. He has been as close to automatic as you can get in the NFL. Boswell here in the dome from 49 yards. It's got to be good, right? Kick is up, and it's drifting left and no good. Both kickers missing field goals. Oh, my God. I jinxed them. Hey, yo, go Ravens, baby. Ravens fans, unite. Rejoice. I jinxed Pittsburgh's kicker. If only I could have done that last week. Oh, my God. Chris Boswell. I was like, it's as automatic as you can get. No way he's missing this, right? I did it with the intention. I did it with that intention. With bad intentions, you could say. As I am looking to plug something in. Guys, this is a great moment as I am confused and occupied for a second to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever new videos are released as I'm drifting into my Mel Kiper voice. It's also a great time to put your questions, statements, comments in the chat. Hit up that donation link as well if you're feeling generous to do that through Streamlabs and all that jazz. As I 1 second. Ooh. There it is. I think. There we go. Sorry about that. Had to find something, but I'm here. And I'm ready to go now. Sorry about that. Again, this is what happens when we do streams like this. This is what happens. I'm never prepared for one of these, but it be like that as... I don't know why the hell. I think NBC, as you could just see from that score thing, NBC jumped the gun. Even they thought Boswell wasn't going to miss, but he did. NBC was forced to change their score, so there you go. But still 0-0 here. Is it possible that Pittsburgh ties again? If there's any team that you have a possibility to tie against, it's 100% this Minnesota Vikings football team. It seems like almost every other year they have a game that ends in a tie. It seems like almost every other year they have a game that both teams are just unable to score in overtime. Granted, the Steelers have done that. I don't think there's been a 2-tie team in NFL history since the merger, I should say. Since the merger, I don't think there's been a 2-tie team. Can it happen tonight? Right now, we're on pace for that. Let's find out if we can. This is an interesting developing story here with both kickers missing in an indoor field in different directions. So you can't make this shiznit up here. On first down, the pass is almost intercepted off a screen. Kirk Cousins threw a dangerous screen that the Steelers had read out from the beginning. I think they were up a man in coverage there. I don't even know why he threw it in that direction. Kirk Cousins almost throwing a pick six and points right to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Incomplete pass, though. He got extremely lucky there. Extremely lucky. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Cousins in the gun. Cousins takes the snap. Hands it off to Cook. Cook's got a hole. Gaping hole. He's all the way down across the 30-yard line. A pickup of 30 yards by Dalvin Cook, the man who everyone says was injured. I have no idea why they're even passing the ball at this point. Your two largest plays, one of 20, one of 30, both to Dalvin Cook. Because of Dalvin Cook, I should say. Feed this beast. There was just, my goodness, gaping hole there. Here we go, and again, they're going to hand it off to Cook. Cook's going to get another hole. All right, sorry, that's Madison, the backup running back's going to come in, and he's going to get a first down, and it just looks like this Minnesota running game is sustaining the Vikings. Why wouldn't you keep running the damn ball? Honestly, why wouldn't you keep running the damn ball? First and 10. Cousins changed the play at the line. All the way down to the 16. Handoff here to Cook again. And it's going to go for maybe a yard. Maybe half a yard. Not much going. 2nd and 9 coming up. This running game for Minnesota is just immaculate right now. They are doing exactly what they need to do. This is the worst Steelers rush defense since the 1960s. Since the 1960s, the Steelers have not been this bad at run defense. You run it down their throats. That's how Minnesota's going to win. They already have 71 rushing yards, and it's not even the first quarter. The first quarter is not even over. They bring in some extra bodies here. Play action for some reason. Cousins to the end zone to a wide open Jefferson. Maybe that's the reason. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, you are amazing. He was running wide open in the corner of the end zone, in the back of the end zone, I should say. Big time touchdown for 6 there to Justin Jefferson. And it was just an easy crossing route. And Jefferson runs a great route. Kirk Cousins with the touch pass to the back of the end zone there. And he knew he was going there the whole time. His eyes didn't deviate at all from Justin Jefferson here. Let's see if the kicking jinx continues here with the extra point on. Kick is up, and it is no good again. No good. So, oh my God. Joseph misses the extra point. Both kickers missed their field goals today, and Joseph here misses the extra point. It's gonna be, and it's all indoors in the Vikings indoor stadium. No winds, no elements, nothing. It's gonna be one of those nights, and you're gonna be spending it here with me. So why not hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. I'm actually in shock that he missed that extra point. I'm genuinely in shock. Like, at this point, I'm just like, oh, God. Just going to miss everything. They're just going to miss everything in this game. My goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. But hit us up in the chat. Let us know what you think. Let us know who you think is going to win. All that jazz. As the game is now 6-0. Someone's finally on the board. So that's news. And I think Minnesota finally figured out that their most critical weapon is their running game. So you can see here, things are happening. Probably not fast enough. Probably not as fast as I would want it. But they are happening indeed. Interesting. Interesting to see how Pittsburgh is gonna combat this. Because, you know, they were doing a similar thing, too, where I thought they were just going to run the ball with Najee Harris. But, you know, and look, the reason I think that, too, is because so far, Minnesota's doing a great job of just getting pressure up the middle, right into Ben's face. And that is, like, where you can't have pressure come right into. Because it interrupts your throwing lanes. It interrupts your vision as a quarterback. You don't want that to happen. And the degree of which Minnesota's penetrating from up the middle is very, very worrisome for Pittsburgh. And I don't know, maybe there's some injuries on the line. Maybe they're just being overpowered. I don't know what exactly it is. But if it keeps happening, it's going to be a problem. I think it's going to be a problem for Pittsburgh. As there's this Fox documentary about John Madden, All Madden, coming out on Christmas. Can't wait to see that. So Justin Jefferson gets another catch, another touchdown to his very, very great start to his career, by the way. Justin Jefferson, he's right up there with the Hall of Famers for most yards in his first 2 years. I think he's going to break that record that was set by Odell Beckham Jr. and Randy Moss. We'll see here as this kick will be a touchback. Taking a touchback here by McLeod. So Pittsburgh will start at the 25-yard line. Their play call is going to be interesting. I'm going to be interested to see what adjustments they make to kind of deviate that pressure. Let's see what happens here. Only 36 yards on their previous possession. Big Ben under center here on first down from the 25. Deontay Johnson gets the handoff here, and Johnson will take it for a gain of 8 yards. So nice pickup here by Deontay Johnson. And maybe that's how they do it. Maybe that's how they're going to play this. Let's show them some different looks. Let's go off the play action and see what we can do. And honestly, to me, that sounds like a productive strategy. But all I know is when Big Ben has taken the ball without any motions, without any play action, none of that, when that happens, Big Ben has been rushed and had pressure right in his face. So here we go. 2nd and 3 coming up. And it's going to be another end around here to Claypool. And Claypool is actually going to extend the ball up. The ball came out. The ball came out, and Minnesota has it. Chase Claypool tried to extend out for the first down, but Minnesota popped it right out, and they got it. I think that was Breland. Let's see if he was down on this replay. As he reached out, is that knee down? No, and the ball, that was close. That's close. I think the ball came out before that. Alberto Ortiz in the chat says, tighten up, man. Hey, man, y'all better tighten up. I don't know what's going on with the Titans. As let's see the ball. Oh, I think the ball was out. Before his knee came down. It was close, but I think the ball was out before his knee came down. And Chase Claypool, he had the penalty on the last drive, and he's got the turnover on this drive. There's a booth review that is currently taking place. I think worst case, they're going to say that the call stands because there's just not irrefutable evidence on that call. Harrison Smith forcing that fumble. Harrison Smith, a veteran of this Minnesota Vikings defense, I should say. Man, Chase Claypool, you feel for him. I thought the Steelers were onto something there. They were doing end-arounds, handoffs to their wide receivers, getting them in motion, mixing things up. I thought I think that's a great strategy for them, especially the way they're playing now. However, my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. You can't allow that to happen. Chase Claypool tried to extend it out, and it just did not work. Unfortunate, and these things happen. It's the NFL. You live by the sword, you die by the sword, and with great risks come great rewards, but also great risks. And I think that's the thing that people forget a lot of times about these types of situations. We focus a lot on the fact that, oh my goodness, they took that risk and they got it, and oh god, let's go for 2, let's do all this. But sometimes it's just better to play it safe, and I think, I don't know. Maybe he'll learn. It's not as bad as I'm making it out to be, but we'll see. Alberto Ortiz in the chat says, Tennessee Titans will win the Super Bowl this year. I might be jaded as a Ravens fan. By the way, man, no one stomps the logo better than the Ravens. But you guys have been one of the more inconsistent teams this year. And I think if Derrick Henry comes back and he is at least 80, 70%, let's say 70%, Derrick Henry comes back for the playoffs, he's 70% of what he was. You guys are up there as contenders, I think. I think you're in that conversation, but you're still not the number one contenders, I think. I think the team from the AFC, to me, that really seems like the team that's going to, or the favorite at least for the Super Bowl right now, is the New England Patriots. And I'm not afraid to say it. They're the only team in the NFL that has consistently gotten better as the season's gotten long. They have consistently gotten better on offense. Say what you want about Mac Jones' 3 passing yards. He's still leading the Rookie of the Year conversation. They've consistently got better on defense. Started off 2-4. Guess what? They're 9-4 now? 8-4? That's a tough team. They just beat a team throwing the ball 3 times in a game. 3 times. They reversed the call. They reversed the call on that fumble. That should have been. I don't agree with that at all. His knee was 100% not down at that point. I don't understand that. I don't know what they were saying, what they were seeing there. Anyway, 3rd down here for Pittsburgh. Doesn't matter as Najee Harris is tripped up for a loss. 4th down coming up, and Minnesota will get the ball back anyway. That was Woods in on the tackle. Chase Claypool once again messing up as Woods was his responsibility. He just didn't block him. He just wasn't able to block him, and that's why Woods got right to Najee Harris, and Harvin is going to come on for this punt. 4th and 2. Presley Harvin the third. Every time I see his jersey, I'm like, Percy? No, Presley. We'll get this one away. The punt is up and away and fielded at the 27. And he will take it out all the way across the 40 to the 44. Great return there. 44-yard line is where the Minnesota Vikings will start off this drive. And if you haven't already, please, please, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Tennessee Titans always beat the Ravens. Tell me, did they do that last year in the playoffs? Nope. Nope, they didn't. Always beat the Ravens? Nope. Yeah, actually, no. Actually, hold up. I can look this up. I can look this up, too. Look, because I'm pretty sure whenever it comes to... I'm pretty sure we beat you at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure we beat you last year in the playoffs. Last time it mattered, we beat you. So, I don't know what's up. Also, how many Super Bowls does Tennessee have? Just asking. Here we go. 1st down. Kirk Cousins will fire for Jefferson, who gets picked up a 1st down across the 40-yard line into Steelers territory. Nice, huge gain there by by Justin Jefferson. Oh, okay. Alberto Ortiz in the chat just says, your team cannot stop Henry, Jones, and A.J. Brown. Okay, first of all, anyone in the league right now can stop Julio Jones because he's not playing. Anyone in the league can stop A.J. Brown right now, too, because they are stopping him. I got full confidence in Anthony Averett in stopping A.J. Brown. Trust me. Julio Jones, if we play Julio Jones, we won't even need to worry about him. You know why? Because Julio Jones is going to be on the field. Because Julio Jones is almost never on the field. You think I'm scared of Ryan Tannehill? You think I'm scared of Ryan freaking Tannehill? Come on, man. Look, we got 18 players on IR, and you can point to that all you want. Don't point your team and act like they've done something of relevance. Derrick Henry is the only thing, and trust me, it's a huge thing as Dalvin Cook rips off a huge run, pickup of 20. But the Titans haven't done jack outside of Derrick Henry, who is immaculate, one of the greatest players, honestly, of this generation, it seems. Outside of that, zilch. You got nothing. Ooh, look! Oh, look at his phone call. Oh, it's nothing. He's asking for you. Come on, man. I'm sorry. It's all jokes. Good luck to you and your team, man. It's all jokes. As they're going to end the first quarter here with Minnesota driving and up 6-0 over the Pittsburgh Steelers. All jokes, having laughs. It's sports, people. Don't take it too seriously. We're out here having fun. And if you're also having fun, please, please, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Put your questions, statements, whatever in the chat. Hit up the link in the chat as well if you're feeling generous. All that jazz. Do it, do it, do it. Please, please, please. It's really good for my self-esteem. So, yeah, 6-0 after 1. Pittsburgh has not looked great. The offensive line has not really looked great either. The only thing of note in this entire game, honestly, has been the running attack of the Minnesota Vikings. They are killing it. They are running the ball down their throats. Titans is 8-2 and your team is 6-6. That's not true, buddy. I don't know. 6-6. What do you mean? We were number 1 in the conference last week. 6-6. What do you mean we're 6-6? I'm a Ravens fan, dude. I'm a Ravens fan. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. You want I can pull up the standings if you want. I can pull up the standings. Oh, I got no problem here. I'll read them out right now. The standings right now are New England first in the AFC at 9-4, and guess what? The Titans and the Ravens are tied for second at 8-4. Okay? You guys are on a 2-game losing streak. We just lost last week to Pittsburgh after getting hot. Come on now. You're not 8-2. You're 8-4. And we're 8-4. All right? RELAX. Relax. Also, your defense allowing about 300 points this season so far. That's not a good look, buddy. Just saying. It's not a good look. Come on now. At least be honest. Okay. It's okay. You said sorry. That's fine. That's fine. I accept your apology. I mean, it's all jokes. It is all jokes. I do respect I respect Derrick Henry. I respect a lot of things about the players in the Titans, honestly, outside of, the trash players that, stomped on our logo. But there's a lot of people on that offense I respect. I don't respect Mike Vrabel. I will say that. I think Mike Vrabel is a poor man's Mike Mularkey. I think the Titans actually did themselves a disservice by firing Mike Mularkey. And I think Mike Vrabel also kind of set up Marcus Mariota to fail. But that's a thing for another day. Here we go. First down here at the 20-yard line for Minnesota. Cousins drops back, and it is tipped up in the air, almost intercepted. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. That ball was tipped up in the air by a Steelers defender and almost picked off as Cousins tried to fit it in an excruciatingly tight window. 2nd and 10 coming up. Minnesota up 6-0 here to begin the second quarter, I should say. 2nd and 10 here for Minnesota. 5 wide. Cousins by himself in the gun. He's going to bring Cook back in motion. Here we go. Cousins takes the snap. TJ Watt gets to him, and Dalvin Cook will drop the ball, and that was probably a very good decision by Dalvin Cook. He bobbled it. He thought about it, but he threw it to the ground as he knew if he had caught that, it was going to be a loss of about 3 or 4 yards. You don't want to take that. It's better to take the incomplete pass, live to fight another down with no yardage loss. Really good job there, and amazing job there as TJ Watt was held, by the way. I want that to be known. I just saw the replay. TJ Watt was held, and he still got to Kirk Cousins. TJ Watt is a beast, and he's on pace to break the single-season record for sacks. Big shout-out to him. I respect that man a lot. Here we go. 5 wide again. Cousins in the gun. Takes the snap. Pressure in his face. Gets rid of it, and it is incomplete. Justin Jefferson just out of his reach. He almost had it. It was off the top of his fingertips. Incomplete there. Really good route there. And, I mean, honestly, I'm not going to fault the throw because Cousins was getting hit as he threw, so that was as good as throw as you can get. But it was, actually, he probably could have thrown the ball better. I just saw the replay. He probably could have thrown the ball better still. 4th and 10, and here comes Joseph out. He missed from 53. He missed the extra point. This from 38. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if the Minnesota curse prevails. The kick is up, and it's looking good, and it is good. Finally. So Joseph getting back on track here, putting the Vikings up at 9-0 with that make finally here. He missed a 53-yarder, and now he also missed an extra point. Now he's good from 38. So good to see that for Joseph. Hopefully that gets kicking in general in this game back, as the Steelers kicker Chris Boswell, also missed a kick that, was horrendous kick, by the way. The AFC is insane, man. Pittsburgh's looking off to me tonight. They're genuinely looking off to me tonight. They're going to have to do something here. They have to show something, as Patrick Peterson, one of the leaders of that defense, is on the sideline talking to that defense, getting them hyped up for the Vikings, trying to get them going here, as they're already doing a pretty good job here. They're doing a really good job here. They're getting pressure on Big Ben, and they're stopping Claypool, who's one of their most dangerous weapons on offense, as this kickoff will go for a touchback. Big Ben and the Steelers will start at the 25-yard line. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Also, put your questions in the chat, so we'll talk about it. All that jazz. Put your questions, comments in the chat. Let's get it going here, as Pittsburgh will get it going to begin their drive here with 14:43 left in the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Ben under center. Play action for Big Ben. Has time. Pressure in his face, and he's taken down. He is escorted right down, as Watts, Lynch, and company are right there to bring down Big Ben. Man, and that seemed to be that was a coverage sack as well. Big Ben had nowhere to go. He tried to buy time, couldn't get it, as Watts got to him, and he might have gotten a little bit of the face mask, but no call there. Big Ben obviously not happy, as he did grab a little bit of the face mask. I'd say it's incidental. 2nd and 19 coming up here for Pittsburgh. Big Ben's going to toss it over to Najee Harris. Najee Harris gains about 3 yards there, so not much, but 3rd and 16 coming up for Pittsburgh, and just like that, they're looking at potentially giving Minnesota the ball back with pretty good field position on another drive. In Minnesota, in all of their drives in this game, they have put their team, the offense has put their team in scoring position. They very well could be up 12-0 right now. Very well could be up 12-0 right now. Here we go. Big 3rd and 16. They got to get it. They cannot give Minnesota the ball back here again. Snap here for Big Ben. Big Ben has time. Will get rid of it. Incomplete. Out of the area code for Washington. And Pittsburgh's going to punt again. Just like that, in less than a minute. Just over a minute, I should say. Over a minute after scoring that field goal, Minnesota is going to get the ball back here, is what I was trying to say there. Absolute insanity. It's also absolutely insanity if you don't hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily videos. Here we go. Not Percy Harvin here off the punt. And here's the punt. It's away. Fielded at the 33. And the Vikings, the returner, is going to take it all the way across the 40. So nice punt there, but a flag is down because of course it is. That's the NFL we know. It's ref ball all day. The RFL, the Referee Football League. A referee flag league, whatever you want to say. Flag down with 13:01. Let's see what it's on. Usually on the offense here, or the returning team, I should say. As they are taking a minute to figure this out. Who would have thought it would have taken you this long to figure out why you threw a flag? They're really having a nice conversation. I wish I was having a nice conversation right now. Come on now. Come on now. They still don't even know what they're doing. The refs still don't even know what they're doing. All right, holding on the returning team. 10-yard penalty. Okay, that was easy. Holding, return team. 10-yard penalty. That's it. First down. That's all you had to do. Three things. Like, I mean, it's just, I don't know. It just, it really took you that long. It took you that long to figure that out. Come on now. It also took all of you guys that long to figure out that liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel is the greatest thing you can do today. We got daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, AEW, WWE, podcasts, some special projects coming up in the future, some special one-off videos as well. So much happening, so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with hitting that like button, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released? 9-0. Pittsburgh gave the ball back just like that on a Thanos snap, just like that. They gave the ball back. Minnesota's going to get it. And from every indication, all Minnesota has to do is run 3 times, play action, score. Whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, that's literally what they've done on the past 4 drives, I want to say. 3. They've scored 3 times. So 4 drives, right? 3 times. I don't know. Past few drives, that's what they've done, and it's been successful. If you're Pittsburgh, you gotta do something. I know Pittsburgh has one of the weakest run defenses in team history. This is the weakest Pittsburgh run defense since the 1960s. You still have TJ Watt. You still have Minkah Fitzpatrick. You still have Chris Wormley. You have some studs here. You gotta stop the run because Minnesota will not stop. They're not gonna stop. They know they can hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook at this point and pick up at least 15, 20 yards on a run. They know that. It's a boom, non-factor. We're going to do that, and then we're going to do play action to Justin Jefferson. That's what they've done all night, and it's working. Look at the scoreboard, Pittsburgh. Look at the scoreboard, 9-0. Your offense isn't doing jack. It's time to put up or shut up. It is time to put your money where your mouth is. Pittsburgh is known as one of the greatest defenses of all time. This is one of the most storied defensive franchises in the NFL. They got to do it here. I mean, once again, I want to reiterate. Don't, but just saying, watching this game, I'm like, come on. You're supposed to be a great defense? Look out of here. No. First down. Play action here for Kirk Cousins. He is rushed, and he will throw to Justin Jefferson. Of course he does off play action. That's exactly what I said. Play action to Justin Jefferson and run the ball with Dalvin Cook. Only 2 plays in their playbook right now. Only 2 plays they need to win this game. And that was a pickup of what, 20? 15? Yeah, 20. Pickup of 20. Boom, like that. Right all the way to the 43. So first down to the 43. To the Minnesota 43, I should say. For Minnesota. 1st and 10. Under center is Cousins. Toss here to Dalvin Cook. And Cook's going to burst one off for a first down and more. A pickup of 14. My God. Absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely. It's literally. What am I saying? I said exactly this. They know they can pick up 15 yards. They know they can pick up 15 yards. Come on, they know they can pick up 15 yards of the run, and they know just play action to Justin Jefferson. It's going to work. That's literally what I said. It's laughable what this team is. I'm having the time of my life, though, watching them fall apart. Here we go. First down to Pittsburgh 41. Hand off to Dalvin Cook, because, of course, and here's Dalvin Cook working his way for a gain of 6, but a flag is down in the backfield, so this one might be coming back. Holding on the offense, so that one's coming back. 10-yard penalty on Minnesota, so that's going to set them back a little bit. Alberto Ortiz in the chat just said, Titans versus Ravens. 2 teams playing 26 times, including the postseason. Titans winning 13, Ravens winning 13. Ain't that the truth? Yep. The storied rivalry of the AFC Central. We used to play each other every year. And don't get me wrong, my co-host for the sports talk show, Andrew, he's a huge Titans fan. Biggest Titans fan you can find. It's probably why I'm so jaded on the team. That and the fact that they stomped on our logo. Anyway, first down here at midfield. 1st and 20. Here's a pass here to Brocklin, I think is his name, for near a first down as he took it. He took defenders with him, I was trying to say. Near a first down off of a short catch and run. He's probably, they're going to say half a yard short. That was a great run there. He got to the inside, and boom, boom, boom. He got half a yard, within half a yard. 19-yard pickup on that catch and run there. 2nd and 1 here for Minnesota. Handed off to Cook. First down, all they need. Gain of 2. First down at the 30. This is without Adam Thielen, by the way. This is without Adam Thielen. They don't have Adam Thielen in the game. Justin Jefferson's not even, like there's no decoy. Justin Jefferson is just also just tearing it up tonight, and so is Dalvin Cook. And Kirk Cousins is doing his thing. Just don't mess it up, Kirk. Don't mess it up in the big moments. Here we go. 1st and 10. 29-yard line. They are driving here in Minnesota. Jump formation to the left. To the right, I should say. Doesn't matter. Handoff to Dalvin Cook, who picks up a first down and a touchdown. A 29-yard touchdown for Dalvin Cook as the Pittsburgh Steelers are getting their asses stomped on like a logo in a Titans-Ravens game. 15-0, about to be 16-0 with 9:55 here in the second quarter. Literally, wow. Wow, my God. Dalvin Cook had a wide gaping hole. Nobody in front of him. Nobody near him to the right of the field, to the far sideline. Atrocious defense that was here. As Joseph on for the extra point. Kick is up on its way, and it is good. So Joseph exercises his demons from earlier on in this game. 16-yard pickup. Dalvin Cook is absolutely stomping a mud hole in this Steelers defense right now on some stone cold Steve Austin shiznit. By the way, if you love Steve Austin, you'll love our wrestling videos, so hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You also love our sports videos. If you don't like wrestling, that's cool. Daily sports videos as well. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. My goodness gracious. Great balls of fire, as one would say. The Vikings are just absolutely running, literally, figuratively, however you want to put it, running right through the Pittsburgh Steelers at this point in the game. Dalvin Cook has already, basically, we're about a quarter and not even a half in. Dalvin Cook, 7 carries, 117 yards, averaging 16.7 yards per carry. My God. He's just, like, literally. I said this, didn't I? I was like, they know they can just hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook, pick up a 16, pick up a 15, I said. And he's averaging 16.7 per carry. And Kirk Cousins through the air, he's getting it done. Play action to Justin Jefferson has been the name of the game. Justin Jefferson right now, with just we're barely into the second quarter. 5 catches, 67 yards in a tub. The only other play was to Tyler Conklin, who basically took a catch and run for 19 yards in a critical situation where they were 1st and 20. So Pittsburgh on defense has zero response to the Minnesota Vikings offense. Pittsburgh, it looks like it's about to be 6-1. They're right back at 500 somehow. And Minnesota, they love being 500. They, being slightly below 500, that's not what they do. They got to stay just good enough to keep Mike Zimmer's job, right? They got to be in the conversation until the last day for the playoffs. They got to be just good enough to keep Mike Zimmer's job, and then boom, then you fail. That's what Minnesota does. Although in this game, you know what Minnesota does? Run it down Pittsburgh's throat. The worst run defense in half a century. Since half a century, the worst run defense in franchise history. Absolutely, absolutely insane. There was a penalty, apparently a personal foul after the extra point. So they're going to be backed up here on the kickoff, or the Vikings. So I guess the Steelers are going to get a good return, you would think, off of this play. Let's see what ends up happening here. Vikings going to kick off from the 20-yard line. So, they're definitely going to get a pretty nice return here, you would think, as it is fielded at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take it out across the 30 to the 34, and a late hit comes in. Flags come a-flying. Was a flag for the late hit or holding on the return? Let's find out, hopefully, whenever they decide to talk. I'm also getting tired of all these penalties. Thank you, Jory Aikman, for speaking the truth. And they are taking their good-ass time here, trying to figure out what the penalty's on. You threw the flag for a reason. Just tell them why. Illegal double-team block on the return team. So that's going to be a big penalty that's going to bring the Steelers back. They started with field position to the 35, and now they're going to be brought back to the 19. So crusher there after a Minnesota penalty you thought would have set them up for success on this drive. They're going to start about 6 yards back from what a touchback would have been. So nothing happening there. Pittsburgh, of course, getting in their own way again. Only 19 rushing yards. Why are they not running the ball with Najee Harris? I will never know. They're set up in a pistol here with a fullback, so maybe we'll see that here. As Ben, going to roll out, throw it to Claypool. Claypool's going to pick up about 4, so 2nd and 6 coming up here with 9:44 left in the first half. Roger Goodell here at the game. That's nice to see. It's nice. Is it nice to see, though? Is it nice to see Roger Goodell at the game? I don't know. Guys, let me know what you think of Roger Goodell in the chat. Let me know what you guys think of this game in the chat. Let me know what you guys think of anything in the chat. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. 2nd and 6 for Pittsburgh. Jump formation to the left. Johnson goes in motion. Here's the toss to Najee Harris, who's going to lose 3 yards. Possibly 2 yards, I think, was where they're going to spot it, but loses a few yards. 3rd and, I think, 8 coming up here for Pittsburgh. Not the situation they want to be. They're about to go 3 and out once again. That's not what you want to see if you're a Pittsburgh fan. But we're bleeding purple tonight. We're bleeding purple tonight. All right? We got to have the Steelers lose. We're bleeding purple. Let's get it here. I'm not impartial at all in this game. Let's get it here. 3rd and 7. Ben in the gun. Vikings showing blitz, and they do. Harrison Smith comes around the edge, and he takes Big Ben down, and Big Ben is in pain. Big Ben looks to be in a lot of pain. He got absolutely clobbered here by Harrison Smith, who was unguarded and gets right around to Ben's blind side. Ben didn't even see him coming. A blind side hit. Boom. Oh, my God. Boy, was that painful. And Ben, he's dealing with that injured shoulder. He's going to get up and walk off under his own power, but let's see if that's affected potentially. Let's see if we'll see an early sighting of Christmas, an early sighting of Mason Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. As the Steelers are off the punt here once again. Harvin having a busy night here. And this punt is going to go out of bounds. Or no, it's going to go out of bounds, at the 40-yard line. Really good field position there for the Minnesota Vikings. My, oh, my. Just like that, it seems like Minnesota just keeps on getting the ball back again and again and again. Big Ben obviously not happy about that at all. Wow, wow, wow. And if you're happy about that, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Tell me why in the chat. And if you're unhappy about that, also tell me why. If you don't care, all the same. If you have a heartbeat, please engage. I love the engagement. Keeps me going. Also keeps me churning out amazing content. Kind of like this. I don't know. Let me know if you guys think this is amazing. I don't know. But I don't know what else to say. I feel like I've said it all about Pittsburgh. They're literally run the ball. These bootlegs, play action, all this stuff is not working. Pistol, it's not working. Run the ball. Don't do it on a toss on second and long. Run the ball. On first down, run the ball on second down. Third down, pass. You might as well try it. I'm sorry. Eating a granola bar. It's football. You gotta have a snack. What's your favorite football snack? Let me know. Mine's obviously not a granola bar. I'm very partial to popcorn during a football game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like popcorn during a football game. I know it's weird. No, it's not it's not a regular thing that people eat during football games. But popcorn, gotta try it. Try it next time you watch a football game. Or maybe that's just because when I stream football games, I usually eat popcorn. I don't have any popcorn right now, so I'm stuck with granola bars and some other snacks. But let's see. 16-0, and Vikings look like they're about to go up at least another score here as they were set up with really good field position. The Steelers can't stop the run. Dalvin Cook averaging damn near 17 yards per carry. Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson just completely dominating the Steelers defense on play action. If you're a Yinzer right now, if you're urinating tree man, oh, we got to see urinate. At halftime, I'm just going to pull up urinating tree's Twitter. I'm just going to pull up urinating tree's Twitter during halftime. Vikings will start at the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line. Cousins takes a snap. He's looking. He will fire to the middle of the field. Good defensive play as that pass is incomplete, deflected. Really nice defense there by 34 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And that's the only time I've probably said that this whole night. Really good defense by the Pittsburgh Steelers. It was one pass play. Let's see if they can stop the run. They're going to have to stop the run as they're showing a replay of that hit Harrison Smith had on Big Ben. Boom, it was like exactly that blindside hit you're talking about. Shotgun here for Cousins on 2nd and 10. Delayed handoff to Cook, who will gain 9 yards. Big pickup here for Dalvin Cook, who just keeps on chugging along right at midfield, right at the 50-yard line. Third and 1 here with 7:15 left in the second quarter. Six offensive linemen here for Minnesota. Play action for Minnesota. Looking deep. It's a wobbler for Jefferson who can't bring it in. 4th down here for the Vikings. He was wide open, and this is what I'm talking about with Kirk Cousins. He'll throw that weird wobbler every now and then that's just out of reach in these situations, man. Vikings going to go for it here. And I like that call. Sometimes you got to win. Sometimes you got to go for the kill. Let's see here. They're going for it. I formation here with Jefferson in the backfield. And it's going to be a QB sneak for Cousins. And he's going to get it. First down, Minnesota. Alberto Ortiz asked why the Ravens want for 2. Why they... Okay, you're asking why they went for 2. Sick. Why not take the field goal? No. Well, here's the thing. The reason the Ravens went for 2 was, 1, because we lost 2 defensive players. And we were already low. I'll explain that in a second as Minnesota's getting ready here for this first down play right at midfield. Handoff to Dalvin Cook. Cook will gain 4, they're going to say. He gained 4 yards on that play. You go for 2 if you're the Ravens because you lost Marlon Humphrey. You already lost most of your secondary in that, before that. They just didn't have any cornerbacks, I should say, to play with. So if the Steelers got the ball back, they were just not going to stop them. It was just going to be nearly impossible for them to stop them. They just didn't have the depth. It was depth issues, and it was also, let's get out of here with a win. we have the confidence in our team to go out there and go for 2. I think that confidence has been what the Ravens have been about over the past few years. And they live by the sword. Sometimes you die by the sword. It happens. Here we go. Cousins here on second down. Will throw it for wide open Herndon for a first down across the 30 as he battles defenders here in the secondary. And he's holding his back. He's going to go to the sidelines, but not before picking up a first down here from Minnesota. So as far as the Ravens going for 2 last week, completely stand by that decision. We've done it the entire time Lamar Jackson's been around. John Harbaugh's been one of those coaches, lives by the sword, dies by the sword, and sometimes it doesn't work. It's worked a lot of times in the past. Sometimes it doesn't. Here as this first down toss to Dalvin Cook goes for no gain. Sometimes it doesn't work out. And you know what? As soon as we scored that touchdown with Sammy Watkins in the back of the end zone last week, you know what I said to myself? It's like, we're going for 2. We have to go for 2. Let's get out of here with a win. That's what it's about. Sometimes it's just about asserting your dominance. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But it's the fact that you're going to be a threat. They're not scared. The Ravens at that point were not scared. That's the one thing. If you can't say anything about this, Lamar's having a bad season. They're injured. They're inconsistent. All that stuff. You're right. But one thing you cannot say about the Ravens is that they fear anyone. They don't. Here we go. Cousins going deep here on second down. Incomplete. I don't know who he was throwing to. There was no receiver in the vicinity. Why is that not intentional grounding? How is that not intentional grounding? I mean, I 100% believe that was an errant throw and not real intentional grounding. But that was so bad. It was such a bad throw that it looked like intentional grounding. Third down coming up here for Minnesota. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, this team. Both these teams. It's unbelievable. 4:28 left in the second half, or in the second quarter, I should say. 4:28 left in the second quarter. And I think Pittsburgh took a timeout here. Yep. Timeout taken here by Pittsburgh on a crucial third down for Minnesota. And TJ Watt has his helmet off, and TJ Watt is not in the game. That's a bad look for Pittsburgh. That's a bad look for Pittsburgh. TJ Watt is out, apparently, at least for right now. He's on the sideline, but he doesn't have a helmet, and he's looking on. That is not a good sign. That is not a good sign if you're a Pittsburgh fan. The Ravens don't fear the Titans. Miss me with that bullshit. Miss me with that bullshit. Do not fear the Titans. Stomp them. If we play them in the playoffs, we're going to stomp them. Bet. 3rd and 10 here. Minnesota up 16-0 here with 4:28 left in the second half. Cousins fires. Caught by Osborne for a first down across the 30. 13-yard pickup, first down, and the Vikings keep on rolling, baby. Across the 20, I should say, to the 16. I don't think the Titans fear the Ravens either. I think it's a mutual kind of, we don't fear them. There's a mutual respect there for sure, but there's also a mutual disrespect to an extent. I love it, though. I love rivalries like that. First down here. Hand off to Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook will churn for about 2 yards there. So it's a 2nd and 8 coming up with 3:30 and counting left in this half. And they are just, the Vikings are just methodically running, passing, doing whatever they want here. And they are taking as much time off the clock as possible. They have a chance here to go up 23-0 going into halftime. Unbelievable. I have nothing else to say. Just unbelievable. Cousins, hand off to Cook. Cook jukes the defender, and he picks up a solid 7 on that play, about a yard short of the first down. 3rd and short coming up here for the Vikings. Guys, if you haven't already, this is a great time to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever one of our daily videos is released. We've got daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, WWE, AEW, and much, much more. Vikings here on 3rd and 1. Up 16-0 with 2:30 left. Likely the last play before the 2-minute warning. Cousins under center. Hand off to Cook. Cook has a hole, and he also has a touchdown as he absolutely barrels through a Steelers defender on his way to the end zone. Touchdown number 2 here for Dalvin Cook. 22, potentially 23-0 about to be here for Minnesota. Let's see if they go for 2. This might be a situation where you look at the math. You might want to rather go up 24-0 rather than 23. But let's see what Mike Zimmer and the Minnesota Vikings decide here, because you also have to factor in that missed extra point from earlier on in the game. They're going to kick the extra point here with Joseph. Joseph already missed an extra point and a field goal in this game, but he's made one and a field goal ever since then. And this kick is drifting, but it just falls good here for Joseph. 23-0 with 2:20 left in this half. Dalvin Cook with 17 rushes, 167 yards, 9.8 yards per carry. That is the most in a single half in the NFL this entire season. Dalvin Cook. And this is this was a player who many people thought was not going to play today. He was dealing with, I believe, a knee injury of sorts. They said he was game time decision. They decided to put him in, and he just looks like he just looks like a beast. Feed the beast. He's a true Ryback. Feed him more. He's a true Ryback. Feed him more. He's like Brock Lesnar. Eat, sleep, conquer, repeat. Goodness gracious. The Pittsburgh Steelers are getting embarrassed here on Thursday Night Football. And I'm here for it. 23-0 here. 20 seconds before the 2-minute warning. Kickoff here by Minnesota is going to be taken for a touchback. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. What's going on here? What's going on here? Who knows? But all I know is I'm loving it. You love to see it, baby. You love to see it. 2 Super Bowl championships since the turn of the century. How many playoff wins did the Titans have since the year 2000? Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Yes, I am. Anyway, here we go. 1st and 10. Let's see if the Steelers can get things going here. 1st and 10 from the 25. Big Ben takes the snap. Hand off here to Najee Harris, who will run his way for a gain of 9. Najee Harris not giving up, tilting his body in awkward positions. A flag is down. Let's see what the flag was on. Potentially something coming back here against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see. They're going to call a horse collar on the defense, so that's one penalty that's finally going Pittsburgh's way, and it definitely was a horse collar tackle by Xavier Woods on Najee Harris. So they're going to get 15 yards and an automatic 1st down to bring them to about the 48-yard line, 49, call it. Really good job, really good luck there for Pittsburgh. Here at midfield, high snap. The ball is tipped and almost intercepted. Big Ben tried to go for a very quick screen, I should say. Pass was tipped and almost picked off. That's going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers to a 2-minute warning. They probably should have thought about that a little more. But I'm going to give you guys just enough time to think about it before you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Daily videos, podcasts, whatever the hell else I want to do. And whatever you guys want to do. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what you guys want to hear. Let me know what you guys want from this channel in the chat. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. 23-0. Wow. If you had told me that the Vikings were going to run the ball with Dalvin Cook and just do that and actually have a common sense, pragmatic game plan, I would have told you that you were dead wrong. But it looks like Mike Zimmer, after 4, 5 seasons with Kirk Cousins at the helm, 18, 19, 20, 21, 4. It seems that Mike Zimmer has finally realized maybe Kirk Cousins isn't the pass the ball first and win type of quarterback. Maybe it's the run, pass type of quarterback who can be very good. Kirk Cousins can be very good. He is, in my opinion, Kirk Cousins is in the Jared Goff, Jimmy G category of quarterbacks. Quarterbacks who have the ability to be very good with great pieces around them. They have the ability to be very, very good with great pieces around them. And all of those guys have shown that. Kirk Cousins, as a player, can be very good with great pieces around him. Jimmy Garoppolo was very good, went to a Super Bowl with great pieces around him. Same thing with Jared Goff. And they can do that. They can take your team to a Super Bowl. Joe Flacco, very similar player. I think Kirk Cousins is in that category of quarterback. I don't think that he's in the category of quarterback that's elite. Even though the numbers are there. You can put Phillip Rivers in the same category there. Phillip Rivers, the stats sometimes were out of this world. Sometimes they weren't. Didn't always translate to wins now, did it? Didn't always translate to wins. How many playoff wins did it translate to? How many Super Bowls did it translate to? None. But can he get there? I think yes, but I don't know if Minnesota is in that position. Because when you have this type of quarterback, he's not going to be the thing to put you over the edge. He's not a Pat Mahomes. He's not a Lamar Jackson. He's not even a Ryan Tannehill. Even though I think Ryan Tannehill is maybe in that upper very good league, I would say. But, I mean, I don't know. I have thoughts about that 2017 offseason for the Minnesota Vikings. Anyway, here, doesn't matter. 2nd and 10. Najee Harris looking for some room. Gets a pickup of about 3, but a flag comes flying in, and Najee Harris is not happy. This one might be coming back. Let's see what happens here. Holding, offense, 10-yard penalty. 2nd and forever coming up here for Pittsburgh. That's going to, every time they get across midfield, it just seems like something just keeps on bringing them back, and they are brought back all the way. They're brought back 10 yards. Absolutely insane what's happening here. Minnesota is just crushing the Pittsburgh Steelers, on pace to a 46-0 blowout here. 2nd and 17 from the 42, from their own 42, I should say. Bend the gun. Takes the snap. Has time. Fires quickly out to Claypool, and that is complete for a pickup of maybe 6. Third and 11 coming up. Here we go. 3rd and 11. Right in midfield. Snap here. And oh my God, Big Ben gets absolutely clobbered. No chance there. That Barr, Anthony Barr just came, or no, sorry, Hendricks, I should say. Hendricks came right up the middle, unblocked, unguarded, unleashed on Big Ben Roethlisberger. My God. Oh my God, there was nothing stopping him. He got an unabated to the quarterback. My God. Big Ben, 4th and 20, 4th and forever. Another punt by Pittsburgh. Big Ben has his head down. And the Vikings use a timeout to stop the clock here. Smart move by them. They have a chance to go up 30-0 now. Minnesota can very well go up 30-0 the way they're running through the Steelers team right now. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell as, my new best friend, Alberto, in the chat. Really love you, Alberto. I want you to remember this. 11/22/2020. AFC wildcard game, Titans 30, Ravens 24. AFC divisional round game, 1-11-19, Titans 28, Ravens 12. You remember that. You remember that hurts you. I'm not gonna lie, that I was pissed about that divisional game. I was kind of pissed about that divisional game. And that had to do with, the Ravens being so great leading into that season or leading into that postseason. But, you know, I mean, that happens. I mean, it happened. You know, but you know what else also did happen? Ravens actually won Super Bowls, and I've seen my team win Super Bowls, and I can say that I've seen my team win Super Bowls. You know what else happened? The last time these two teams played, guess what happened? We beat you in the playoffs in your own home field turf and stomped on your logo. Quick screen here by Kirk Cousins. Bad decision there as that play got blown up. Loss of about a half a yard. So second and they're going to call it 2nd and 10, but just about 2nd and 11 coming up here. As the Vikings are trying to score something here going into halftime. Cousins in the shotgun here on 2nd down. 1:11 left here in the first half. Cousins changes the play. Takes the snap. With about a minute to go. Incomplete pass way behind Osborne. 3rd and 10 with 57 seconds. Big Ben, he's thinking, maybe we get the ball back here. Maybe we get the ball back here. Possibly. You stop him here. You take a timeout. You have a chance to get the ball back with pretty good field position. Why? Who knows? The Vikings are backed up a little bit. Here we go. 3rd and 10. 57 seconds. Handoff to Cook. And Dalvin Cook has a hole, but just a yard short of a first down. And that's going to give the Steelers a chance here to put something on the board, potentially. 51 seconds. They take their final timeout. 4th down. Vikings going to punt. Let's see if they can get the ball back and do something here. Big Ben has taken an absolute beating in this matchup. He's taken an absolute beating. 13 dropbacks, 4 sacks, 5 knockdowns for Big Ben tonight. An absolute thrashing for Big Ben tonight. And he's gotten some blindside hits. That last hit by Hendricks just literally had no time to throw. He was on the ground by the time the snap got to him. Insane. Barry here on the punt for the Vikings. Gets the punt away. Fair caught at the 31. Ray McLeod. They're going to spot it at the 32, I should say. So 44 seconds, no timeouts. You're at the 32-yard line. You got to get about 25, 30 yards. Actually, 30 yards most likely. You got to get 30 yards here to give yourself a chance here at a field goal. I think Chris Boswell's their kicker. Boswell, remember, he missed the kick here from right around 49 yards earlier. Let's see if he can exercise his demons as well. That's a thing that's got to be worked out as well. But they got to get in position first. They give him a good spot here. Big Ben. 1st and 10. 44 seconds in the gun. Takes the snap. Has time. Quick throw. And Johnson will try to get to the first down or try to get to the out of bounds line. Not unable to do so. Clock is running. 30 seconds and counting. 2nd and 4 here for Pittsburgh. 29, 28, 27, 26 and counting. Big Ben here gets the snap off with 21 seconds. False start. You could tell right as it happened, right as the play develops. A false start on 76 offense on Okafor. And that's going to be a 10-second runoff as well. Let's see. Yep. False start offense, 10-second runoff. Mike Tomlin looks pissed. He looks absolutely disappointed in his team. Okafor with the false start. That's going to bring it down to 9 seconds, 5 yards back. You take the knee here. You take the knee here. You're not going to get much here with 9 seconds, I think. Or you would think. So, Big Ben, they're going to try to spread him, I guess, here. What's going on here? Timeout here taken by Minnesota. So, they're going to talk about this. So, let's see how much time is going to be left on the clock here. Let's see how much time is going to be left on the clock here for Pittsburgh to potentially get a Hail Mary of some kind or a dink and dunk lateral type of playoff. I'm not sure if there's going to be much left for them. Again, this is disappointing. I'm a Ravens fan, and I'm somehow disappointed. They're supposed to be the Pittsburgh Steelers representing the AFC North. So here they're going to have 9 seconds here. Do you have time maybe to go do a quick sideline pass and then try the Hail Mary? Maybe pick up some ground? Maybe. So let's see what they can do here. They're going to the Vikings are spread out, ready for the Hail Mary, ready for seemingly anything. Only three linemen at the line of scrimmage for Minnesota. Pittsburgh's going to spread them out here with 9 seconds to go. From the 34. Let's see some fun happen here. Big Ben takes the snap. Quick throw to the rookie tight end across the middle, and he's not even going to lateral. Why are they bulldozing each other? That makes no sense. That's just stupid. That was a stupid play by a stupid player, as Chris Collinsworth would say. 23-0. Going into halftime. To quote the great Gordon Ramsay, fucking dreadful. Fucking dreadful. Like, absolutely dreadful. What do you... Like, absolutely... Absolutely. Just dreadful here by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alberto Ortiz in the chat says, McNair feared Ray Lewis. Respect to him. Hey, man, respect to Steve McNair. He's the greatest quarterback in Titans football history. I would say the greatest quarterback, definitely, because he won the MVP. So, yeah, greatest quarterback in Titans football history. Also, he was great. He was great for the Ravens that 1 year he played with us. He was really great. Led us to a 13-3 record, I should say. At the time, greatest record in franchise history before Lamar Jackson came in. Big love to Steve McNair. Steve McNair's great. R.I.P. Still got a Steve McNair jersey in the old closet somewhere. But big respect to Steve McNair. Like I said, man, at the end of the day, it's a game about respect. There's some players I really respect from the Titans. There's a lot of players, actually, I really respect from the Titans. Derrick Henry is one of those players. One of those players I did not respect when he played for the Titans. I don't know if he still plays for you guys. I don't think he does, actually, was Malcolm Butler. I don't respect Malcolm Butler. I believe he retired, possibly. But I don't know. I think he might have retired. I don't know. But either way, I did not respect Malcolm Butler at all. As a player. Disrespect personified. He showed disrespect to my coach. He showed disrespect to the other team. It wasn't even just jaw-jacking kind of stuff. It was just disrespectful, scumbag stuff. Fight me. No, don't fight me. Malcolm Butler would fucking murder me. But no. It's all jokes. All jokes. But big love to McNair. Big love to Henry. Big respect to Henry. I can't say I love Derrick Henry because I have to watch him bulldoze our defense for 200 yards every game. But no, he's a great player. That's the thing. I can recognize greatness. See, there's a lot of fans, like... By the way, I love you, Andrew. But there are some fans who let their biases, and not even, like, as a fan. Like, I get biased as a fan, too. Like, it happens to everybody. I'm not saying I don't. Like, I want the Steelers to lose. I want the Steelers to lose. I want them to get their ass... I'm enjoying this, actually. It's the only one of the reasons I'm enjoying the stream so much. I would not enjoy a blowout loss by a team or a blowout on Thursday Night Football. No one wants to enjoy that. I'm enjoying this because I'm a Ravens fan. Because Pittsburgh. Fudge. Pittsburgh. But, you can recognize greatness. Like, Big Ben was a really good quarterback for a long time. Scumbag person, but really good quarterback. Hines Ward. Went to really good Steelers. You can recognize greatness without... Troy Polamalu, I respect the hell out of Troy Polamalu. That man struck fear into my eyes. Like, every time the Ravens and the Steelers used to play, Troy Polamalu literally... One of the few players that I was fearful of for the Ravens. I was like, oh, man, we got to play Troy? Shiznit. Like, Troy Polamalu's all-time great, Pro Football Hall of Famer. Big shout out to Troy Polamalu. 23-0. What's going on here? What's going on here? As I think we can, actually, let's see if I can do this again, as I did in the last time. Go over some of these stats, hopefully. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on here. Yep, there we go. There we go. So as you can see right there, some of the stats, the Pittsburgh and company from, the Pittsburgh, Minnesota. Pittsburgh's on the left, Minnesota on the right, as you can see here. Just Minnesota's dominating in every sense of the word. They're dominating first downs, dominating time possession. 300 yards for Minnesota to 66 for Pittsburgh. 176 rushing yards for Minnesota. My God, 176 rushing yards for Minnesota to Pittsburgh's. Ooh, what happened there? Glitch there. To Pittsburgh's 29. My goodness gracious, great balls of fire. This is just pitiful. Pittsburgh had that one turnover as well. Big Ben just cannot stay upright. That team, that offensive line is imploding on itself. Especially the interior of that offensive line is not defending Big Ben at all. They're not guarding him at all. It's not great. The only chance they have is to somehow, some way, get this running game going, spread them out a little bit, spread the defense out a little bit. But I don't know. Minnesota seems like they're just in a mode where they've got Pittsburgh's number right now. You're up 23-0. That's a huge deficit to overcome. Huge deficit to overcome. Charles Woodson's tweeting about him. Actually, hold up. Let's actually see if I can pull this up here. I said I was going to pull up Urinating Tree's Twitter timeline. Let's see if there's anything good here. As I give me 1 second, as I will try to pull it up. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, welcome. Sorry if I haven't said welcome to you already. Welcome. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever one of our daily videos is released. We got daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, pro wrestling, and all that jazz. So much to do, so much to see. It's December 9th, if I'm not correct, right? It is December 9th, so there is... Oh, he hasn't even tweeted too much. Oh my God, he's not. Please tell me Urinating Tree is not doing a stream right now. I'd die if Urinating Tree was doing a stream right now. Guys, put your questions in the chat. Let me know what you guys have to say. Alberto says Butler's playing for Arizona right now. That's interesting. I didn't know. I didn't know he went to Arizona. I remember hearing he was retired. Maybe I'm probably wrong. That's fine. Oh, he is doing a stream right now. Oh, he's doing a stream right now. That's sad. Urinating Tree is doing a stream right now. That's really sad. Oh, hold up. Let me see if we can just get some of his reaction to this.
Painter Project, if the Steelers lose, you got to do the Applebee's dance. No, I'm not doing the Applebee's dance. I'm sorry. Alex Guerrero, is Big Ben washed? I mean, he's well past his prime. We all know this.
Okay, so Urinating Tree is just giving up. He's giving up. You can hear it in his voice. It's not a matter of even being mad at this point. He's just like, I give up on this football team. Tree, big shout out to Urinating Tree. One of the reasons I decided to throw my hand here in the podcasting / sports YouTube game. Huge inspiration of mine. Big shout out to Urinating Tree on although he doesn't need... No, shout out to him. He doesn't need me. I need him. Urinating Tree, give me a shout out if you can't possibly. But, no. Just kidding. He's great. If you haven't already, go check out some of his content. Like, he's been doing it for years, and he's amazing at what he does. But you know who's been doing it for years and isn't amazing at what they do right now? Everyone on Pittsburgh. Pitiful, pitiful, pitiful. That's all you can say about this game right now. Just absolutely pitiful. What do I say? Like, honestly, what do I say? Like, I feel like I've said everything throughout this game. They're just not getting anything done here. I don't know. You guys got to give me something else in the chat to talk about. You guys got to give me something else in the chat to talk about. Oh, shit, I'm getting rated. Oh, yay, I'm getting rated. That's great. Oh, that's amazing. Is this the Grossi posse? Amazing. Stop. I'm getting rated. Amazing. I honestly don't even know what to do when getting rated, but amazing. There's no way it's the Grossi posse. Tom Grossi. What? No fucking way I'm getting rated by Tom Grossi. No fucking way. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of over this game. I am. It was Tom Grossi. Well, thank you, Tom. Big shout out to Tom Grossi. He's also one of the reasons I'm doing this right now. Big shout out to him. Thank you. I honestly don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to do when getting rated. Yes, I know it's Tom Grossi. Thank you. I see that. Big ups to Tom. He's also great. A lot of people say that I'm like a brown Tom Grossi in the way that I do my commentary. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. Someone's literally told me that in the chat before, but it is what it is. I guess you got to give the people what they want sometimes, and what they want are just people who talk about the game. First down. Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, it's a touchdown. Okay, I don't know. But that's great. But yeah, no, Pittsburgh's really doing shit right now, aren't they, guys? Big Ben can't stay upright. The Vikings just running down their throats. Worst run defense since the year of our Lord 1966. Absolutely fucking pitiful. And the only saving grace for this football team right now, is the fact that the Vikings, somehow, some way, all of you Green Bay Packers fans will have known by now, will find a way to fuck it up. Absolutely will find a way to fuck it up. There's the only team in the league. Remember this. These are the only two teams who have played the Lions this year that can say that they have not beaten that god-awful football team. If there's any team in the league right now that is snake-bit enough, that is inconsistent enough, that is whatever enough to mess this lead up, you damn bet your ass it's the Minnesota Vikings. You bet your ass it's the Minnesota Vikings. Again, Packers fans, cheeseheads, y'all know it on some Lil Wayne shit. They're cheeseheads. Y'all brothers cheese whiz. Anyway, oh god, I remember that. Remember Lil Wayne released a rap song about that Steelers Packers Super Bowl? That was funny. Anyway, but no, this is absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Terrible football game. I'm having the time of my life watching the Steelers get demolished, but I imagine if anyone's watching this and has no fighting chance in this, or has no rooting ability in this game, they don't care. Foster Vaughn says, you got a good mic, bro. Thank you. I try. It's the Shure MV7 for anyone looking out there. Joker J says, I'm a Lions fan. I know how it feels. Absolutely. Hey, man. DC. Big shout out to DC. Dan Campbell. Absolute beast. Absolute mega bra. That dude is... I think everybody, no matter what your fan allegiance is, everybody in the entire NFL right now feels for Dan Campbell. You got to. That man is... What other coach is crying? Crying after football games. The only coach that's crying after football games is begging his team to win, and then they don't win the game. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. DD Mary Dubois says, we are pulling for the Steelers because Tom wants the Vikings to lose. Again, if there's any team in the NFL that can do it, it's this team. I will never trust a Kirk Cousins-led football team. I've said that before. I will say it till I'm blue in the face and in the shirt. I will never trust a Kirk Cousins-led football team to finish a game until that final knee is taken. Sometimes even when that final knee is taken, I will not trust that team because I've seen it too many times. Kirk Cousins, he'll put up all the stats in the world. He will wow people. Oh my God, 26 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, all that crap. He will do all of that, but then at the end of the day, none of it matters because his teams don't end up winning. Kirk Cousins, it was like something crazy. I read this in the beginning of the show or whatever. Kirk Cousins, when down in the fourth quarter, to begin the fourth quarter, he's 2-26-1 in his career. 226-1. This guy can't even smell victory when stakes are on the line. We all know his primetime football record is absolute grossness. It's about to get a lot better here. Mind you that. It's about to get a whole hell of a lot better here. But my oh my, that's just I don't even know what to say. Hippie Logger in the chat says, true that, but what will you be saying when the Bears smoke the Packers? Hey, look. As much as I love Justin Fields, and I do like Justin Fields, I loved him as a prospect, I loved him as a talent, I loved him as I still like him as a prospect. I just don't like him with Matt Nagy as his football coach. As long as Matt Nagy is the head coach of your football team, you're not doing jack shit. I apologize. I am so freaking sorry. You're just absolutely not doing anything. Matt Nagy is one of the worst coaches in the NFL today, and it's just going to remain that way. But we're not talking about Matt Nagy anymore. As diehard Bengals fan, my welcome, Cincy. Why aren't you in your mod account? Go to your mod account. Diehard Bengals fan in the chat says, Squealers suck, but damn right they do. And we got an injury here for the Minnesota Vikings. I completely missed the beginning of that. The opening kickoff. There's already an injury here. Well, there it is. It says the Bears still suck. Absolutely horrendous. I agree. The Bears definitely do still suck. That defense is great though. Defense should have won a championship by now. With all those pieces, they should have won a championship, but they didn't. Okay, 1st and 10, and wow, the Steelers are backed up to their 12-yard line. This is not a good starting position for them. Big Ben in the gun. 2 running backs with him. Hand off to Harris. Harris gonna bounce around. Harris will get maybe 2 yards. Wow. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. 2nd down coming up for Pittsburgh. I don't know what to say. They're just not doing anything. They look anemic on offense. They look absolutely anemic on offense. Absolutely anemic. I don't know what to say. 2nd and 7. That's all I got to fucking say. 2nd and 7. I'm so tired. Play action. Pass is deflected, incomplete. Oh my god. Oh, Big Ben, what are you doing? What are you doing, Big Ben? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Pittsburgh fans are supposed to be sad about this leaving? No, Big Ben, stay for another 3 years. Pittsburgh, sign him for another 3 years. If this is what he's going to do, I don't give a shit if they beat us this year. I want to see more of this. Come on. 1 for 7 on 3rd down conversions in this game. The average yards to go for them is 10 yards. 3rd and 7 here. They're not going to get jack shiznit on this. And there's flags that come flying. Doesn't matter as their screen gets blown up. Nothing's going to, just like this country, nothing will fundamentally change in this game. Jedi Burrito says, coming from a Packer fan POV, the Vikings would be unstoppable if they could finish games like they did against us. They would be, right? They would be. The unfortunate part is it's a combination of, I think, just snake bit quarterback play on a snake bit franchise. And I do think the snake bitness, the unluckiness is just a thing. I think it's not a thing you can necessarily measure. It's just the fact of being unlucky. That just some franchises, some players just have that fact. As apparently there was a penalty on the defense there, so 3rd and 2. I'll finish my thought in a second. 3rd and 2 here for Pittsburgh. Have a chance here to get a 1st down, and it's a false start. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so funny. Oh my god. Oh my god, false start on Pittsburgh. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh guys, this is amazing. More. Give me more. Come on, Pittsburgh, give me more. Big Ben, like a pro, tried to take a timeout, and it's Oh, it's what was it Okafor again? It was. Oh, this is amazing. Let's go. Let's do it again, baby. Let's go and do it again. 3rd and 7 for Pittsburgh at the 16-yard line. Big Ben sacked once again. Oh my God. Brought down, and the Vikings are dancing in the end zone. Ben Roethlisberger has had virtually no time to throw the football this entire game. Every time he's dropped back with stakes on the line, he has been dropped into the dirt. Every single time, right on the dot. And, oh my goodness. Not number 90 for Minnesota. I don't remember who exactly that is. Don't really care, but he just fucked Big Ben up. My goodness. Percy Harvin. I almost called him Percy Harvin. Harvin, the punter here for Pittsburgh. Hardest working man. Return here across midfield for Minnesota. Fifteen-yard return off a 41-yard punt. This is absolutely atrocious for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I love it. Give me more. Minnesota, this is the one good thing that you've done in your over what now? 70, 80 years of existence. This is the one good thing that you have ever done, Minnesota Vikings. Keep it up. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Ask your questions in the chat. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Absolutely atrocious. This is fucking, oh, gobshite, mate. Oh my God, I sound like the British Bulldog. By the way, guys, you guys like wrestling, if you guys like the NFL, if you guys like the NBA, this is a great channel for that. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever new videos release. Going back to the Minnesota Vikings for a second, as I believe it was Jedi Burrito 21. By the way, amazing name that is, mate. Amazing name that is. Jedi Burrito 21. By the way, 69 likes on this video. Nice. Just wanted to put that out there. So nice. Yeah, no. I mean, it's a combination. So the Vikings' problem has been for a while a combination of just unluckiness on both talent and on both players and what's it called, franchise side, as well as just, I think, having the wrong idea of what their team needs to win. I'm of the opinion that had they kept Case Keenum, who would have been a lot cheaper than Kirk Cousins, you would have been able to keep Stephon Diggs, because unlike Kirk Cousins, Stephon Diggs actually respected Case Keenum. Unlike Kirk Cousins, Stephon Diggs actually liked Case Keenum and got along with Case Keenum and understood that at the end of the day, even if Stephon Diggs did not get the amount of reps that he wanted, Case Keenum was going to put them in a position to win. And not only did Kirk Cousins not really put them in a great position to win all the time, consistently, he also came in with this monstrous contract. The first fully guaranteed contract in NFL history given to Kirk Cousins. And he just is, the team is mediocre. After they make it to the NFC Championship game, here on first down, he drops back to throw, and it's a short throw to Conklin, gain of 2. But so that happens, right? And you're wondering, maybe you sign Case Keenum, right, to a 2-3 year deal. Cheap, definitely cheaper than Kirk Cousins. You're able to maybe build out some depth on that team. Because the quarterback play definitely was not the problem or something that needed to be addressed necessarily. Especially since you had Sam Bradford waiting in the wings. You still had Teddy Bridgewater. You had options at quarterback. You just thought Kirk Cousins was someone who he wasn't. As Dalvin Cook is just stumbling, bumbling, and rumbling for a 9-yard pickup. 8-yard pickup, I should say. 1 yard short of a first down. Nate Bragdon. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Nate in the chat says, as a Patriots fan, I was really hoping that the Steelers would get the 7th seed over the Colts, but it looks like the Steelers are being brought out to the back of the woodshed. Old Yeller. Yeah, Old Yeller. Yeah, they're getting Old Yeller right now. As here, this handoff goes to Madison to about the 20-yard line and a first down. So the Vikings keep on rolling, baby, like The Undertaker in 2003. Yeah, the Steelers are just not great. Yeah, I mean, look, the thing is, and it's not even a thing. Like, Hippie Logger says, but Kirk Cousins blew it for. I'm not saying Kirk Cousins blew it, right? I'm saying getting Kirk Cousins, I don't think was, at the time even, I didn't think was that great of a decision because he had put up great numbers and he had one really good season in what's it called, Washington, right? Like one really good season bringing them to the playoffs in Washington. But he was never the guy who was like, going to change the franchise. He was just not that guy, and I just didn't think that it was worth the amount of money you were paying him, especially considering the quarterbacks you still had at the roster at the time in Case Keenum. And that's the thing. Worst case, Case Keenum in those big time games is not going to make the bad decisions that sometimes Kirk Cousins has made. Because say what you want about Kirk Cousins' stats are amazing. Most of the time he plays relatively well. Here on 2nd and 14, let's see if he does that. Give me 1 second. I will get back to my thought. 2nd and 14, Kirk Cousins will throw it to absolutely nobody, incomplete. Wow. He threw it in between a defender and the receiver. And it was like directly in between them. And it somehow, neither of them seemed like they were. See, that's what I'm talking about with Kirk Cousins. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, every now you get that floater he had earlier on this game where it was just like, what the hell is he doing? Anyway, 3rd and 14 here. Kirk Cousins drops back. He has pressure in his face, and it's thrown into the dirt. Just like he is. Boom, he went down hard. 4th down coming up. Joseph is on the kick. As I will sip my water. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and ask your questions in chat. Absolutely crazy here. 3rd quarter, 9:41 left. I will get back to my Vikings thought in a second, but 42-yard attempt here for Joseph. He missed one earlier, made 2 so far since then. Let's see if he can get this. Kick is down, and it is good. Joseph, 3 for 3 since missing that not so critical, missing that initial, I should say, kick for the Minnesota Vikings. Man, I feel so bad for Urinating Tree right now. God help him. God help all of us. God don't help the Steelers, though. They don't need it. Anyway, last thing about the Vikings, right? Yeah, but I think at the end of the day, I think they were better served using the money they spent on Kirk Cousins, one, to pay Case Keenum, and potentially to pay other players, and to keep Stephon Diggs in a position where he was happy enough playing with someone he respected. That was it. Because at the end of the day, Stephon Diggs ran out of town. Partially, you say what you want about it was due to Kirk Cousins. That's what it was. Yeah. Penguin Zero in the chat says, just my opinion. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, I missed your initial one. So Penguin Zero in the chat says, I'm a big Vikings fan, and I think it's time to blow it all up. Fire Zimmer. I don't care about the score. Yeah, this is not a Super Bowl winning team. I think that's just the end of it. This is just not a Super... I don't see... The Vikings are just not in a position where they're going to win a Super Bowl. They're just not in a position where they're going to win a Super Bowl. And at that point, why are you paying Kirk Cousins all this money? Why do you have Mike Zimmer, who is a really good coach? I think Mike Zimmer has kind of fallen into the Marvin... I don't even want to say that, because he's fallen into a Marvin Lewis-ish situation, if that makes sense, right? When he's been around a while, he's done relatively enough to keep his job, but also just can't win the big one. Just can't get past a certain level, and it just seems like more often than not, they're either not in the playoffs, or when they do, they're one and done and doing nothing. And they're not and their teams aren't, contenders. They're not doing much of anything of consequence when it comes to trying to win a Super Bowl. So at that point, why do you have him there? Why not just get another vision there when it's not working? And I see that. I totally see that. That being said, I don't know. I think with Justin Jefferson and company, and Dalvin Cook, you still have time, and they have a great defense with Hendricks and Barr and Harrison Smith still there for a little bit. You have time. I think it's a matter. I don't even know what's a matter of at this point. You might be right, actually. You actually might be right. They might just need another coach. They actually might just need another coach when I think about it. The more I think about it, the more I'm just like, it's bad just bad. Like, they need something. They need that spark. They're missing that it factor that comes with contenders sometimes, where you can tell they're a contender. The consistency, the ability to start a season above 500 through 10 weeks would be great. As this kickoff is taken in the end zone, and Steelers returner is taken down at the 14-yard line. Not a great return there. Steelers going to start again deep with their own territory with 9:31 left here in the third quarter. It's just, I don't know what to say, man. Vikings were like, hey, they were really good. They were really good in 2017 when they had, Case Keenum. Just saying. I don't know. I'm also a huge Case Keenum fan. I might be blinded by that. Who knows? But anyway, here we go. Big Ben in the pistol. Handoff here to Najee Harris. Gains about 4. 26-0 still is a score. This is a great day as the Steelers are losing for Baltimore and therefore the world. The Steelers are down. Oh my God, should I do the old 1930s voice? The Pittsburgh Steelers down by 26. Big Ben with the handoff to Najee Harris, who takes it rumbling and bumbling for a pickup of a 20 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh on the frozen tundra. Not of Minnesota, of Minneapolis. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just trying to entertain myself, and you guys can entertain me by hitting that like button, subscribing first, and then leaving a question or comment in the chat. Let me know whatever you want to talk about. It doesn't have to be related to this game if you don't want it to be. Preferably, it's not related to this game because, honestly, this game's getting kind of boring. But let's see how the Steelers can mess it up this time. Play action. Oh, picked off. Big Ben. The pass is intercepted. And 21 for Minnesota, still on his feet all the way down at the 25. So I say it, so it shall be. I asked, how can the Steelers mess it up this time? And God himself answered. God has answered my prayers. As that was Breeland, 21 Breeland for the Vikings in the pick. Oh my God, this is amazing. So Minnesota's got the ball back again. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is great. Keep it. Come on, dude. Hey, oh my God. Big Ben threw it quick out for Johnson, and it was just in front of him, and the Breeland was right there. Yeah, this is funny as shit. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Hippie Logger says, do the 30s montage as long as you can. It's great. I will. How about I will for the next drive of the game. I need to hydrate for a second. But yeah, no, I mean the 30s montage, I mean, I don't even know. Is it worth doing the 30s montage? Like, NFL Films would not cover the rest of this game. It's just like, as the Minnesota Vikings are absolutely fucking up the Pittsburgh. I don't even know what to say. I'll think about it. I'm better on the fly with these things. So when the game starts and I got some context to go off of, we'll do it. I'll come back to the old 1930s on the on the dry tundra, on the warm tundra of Minneapolis. What is it like the PNC Stadium? I don't even know. I don't know. We'll see what it comes to. Penguin Zero says 52-0 Vikings. I don't know about all that, but it's gonna be significant to nothing. I'll give you that. It's gonna be significant to nothing. Pittsburgh just looks out of their element. Let's see. Urinating Tree just tweeted, why is it every time I stream a Steelers game, they get humiliated on a national scale? Is it the jersey? Probably. I don't even know what jersey Urinating Tree is wearing right now. But if it's a Big Ben jersey, you deserve to be humiliated, kid. Oh, he's not a kid. Big shout out to Urinating Tree, though. Again, one of the reasons, him and Grossi, the Grossi Posse, two of the reasons I do streams, two of the reasons I have a sports channel here. And we got podcasts on this channel, too. Real Take Sports Talk and Real Take Wrestle Talk. Daily videos, all that and much more. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. As they're going to they marked him out of bounds at the 30, so that's where Minnesota's going to start here. Oh, I should have done this. 30's voice coming up. My bad. But 30's voice coming up here, not before Dalvin Cook gains 7 on that play. All right, as I warm up the voice. Already up 26-0. The Minnesota Vikings look to give the final blow in the coffin of the Pittsburgh Steelers' chances to win the AFC North. As Kirk Cousins on 2nd and 3 is in the gun, he will hand it off to the bumbling Dalvin Cook, who will take it out to the 14-yard line, but not before taking defenders with him out of bounds officially at the 12. I don't know. That was I feel like it was a good try. I'll keep it going. Hopefully I'll get better. Let's see. What else is going on? Also, guys, you can continue leaving your questions in the chat too, as I will continue to do the voice in just a second. Just have to check on one thing. As here, after a rumble and a bumble by Dalvin Cook, Kirk Cousins drops back for the pass. He will throw it to Jefferson for an incompletion, but the refs, as they always do, throw their yellow towels on the field. The only yellow towels that are not welcome in Pittsburgh. The flags. The defender got absolutely leveled. Oh my God, okay, no. Sorry. Minka Fitzpatrick absolutely leveled Osborne on that play. Oh my God. Unnecessary roughness, to say the least. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Minka Fitzpatrick. I'm sorry. Oh, for the person who asked, I am a fan of the best bird team in the NFL, the Baltimore Ravens. What a hit, though. Absolutely leveled him. Anyway, so after the penalty for absolutely rocking Osborne in the jaw, the Minnesota Vikings are first and goal at the 5. The handoff to Dalvin Cook, and he is absolutely stopped for a loss of 2. And now Mike Zimmer and that vaunted Minnesota Vikings offense have to come up with a plan as Minka Fitzpatrick again goes back to the referee, and he tells him, I hate zebras. And the referee says, well, I hate Steelers. Don't even know what I'm saying. Anyway, in the pistol, this new formation that was invented by one Chipperoy Kelly. Back to pass his Cousins, and he will do what he does best and throw it into the dirt in the direction of absolutely nobody. 3rd and goal coming up for the Minnesota Vikings. Hippie Laga says, you got the ambiance behind it. Nah, yes, I do. Now I feel like I'm just sounding like Super Kami Guru from Dragon Ball Z Abridged, for anyone out there who might know that. Anyway, 3rd and goal. Cousins back to pass with the pass rush in his face off the fingertips of Jefferson. The sure hands of Jefferson were made of butterfingers today. Or at least on that play. We will now get the Steelers. We will now get the Vikings kicker, Joseph, who earlier today made an astonishing 38-yard field goal. As I am from the 1930s, anything past a 32-yard field goal greatly impresses me. This attempt from 25 yards. Joseph will kick it through the uprights and good. One of the highest and longest kicks that this announcer from the 1930s has ever seen. 29-0. Minnesota Vikings. They are turning back the clock to the years of Brett Favre. The year of Brett Favre, when this team was the last time this team was a genuine contender. Oh, Brett Favre. That 1 year. Hey, Minnesota, you had that 1 year. That was the closest. I think that was the closest you got to a real shot at a world championship. Genuinely. That 1 year with Brett Favre, absolutely spectacular. Like he put you guys over the top that year. Like no cap. Nate in the chat says, I don't get why the Vikings keep throwing the ball. Because they have to justify paying Kirk Cousins. That's it. They have to justify paying Kirk Cousins. That's why they keep him in the games after they're already losing. To justify the fact that his contract is as much as it is. That's what it is. Oh, Brett Favre, man. Hey, I know that last season in Minnesota was not great. That first season, though, come on. That was a great season. Like, looking back, that was a really great season for Brett Favre. Like, he dominated the league that year. I thought he should have been the MVP that year. Like, he was genuinely, like, changing for that franchise. At least from what I saw. Because they were one of the best teams. I know there was, like, the Colts that year. There was the Saints that year who like, went on the streak, like, starting 13-0 or something. But the Vikings were right up there. They were, like, I think right down to the wire, like 12-2, and then I think they finished like 12-4 because they rested Favre and all of them. But I don't know. On this Thursday night football classic, on the warm indoor tundra of the Vikings Stadium, the Minnesota Vikings again are absolutely gob-stomping the Pittsburgh Steelers in what could be Ben Roethlisberger's last triumph. Or failure, for that matter, on Thursday Night Football live here on YouTube. And if you have not already, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. And it may take me about 4 years to develop a video, as I am from the 1930s and I have no idea what developing video is. I don't fucking know. Hippie Logger says, and it probably won't happen again until we pick up Aaron Rodgers. Okay, no way the Vikings are trading for Aaron Rodgers. That's just not happening. There's no way that's happening again. There's no way that's happening again. All right. Like, oh, wait, like, I mean, the scenario would be what? Rodgers gets traded to Denver and then gets traded to Minnesota. I mean, look, it'll be one hell of a season. I'll give you guys that. I'll give the Vikings that. It'll be one hell of a season. Not sure how it'll be after that, but Nate says, Lamar Jackson is a great quarterback. I can't believe the strength he has, but Baltimore needs the O-line. Yeah, no. I'll comment on that in a second, Nate. As here we go on first down 29-0 with 6:15 left in the third quarter. Holy shit, this game's not even close to being over. Pass is deflected. Oh my god. Yo, that was not me even capping. I just realized this game we still got like a quarter and a half to go. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta work tomorrow. Come on, Pittsburgh, just take a knee. Everyone just take a knee so we can all go home. Oh, yeah. So I'm sorry. That genuinely shocked me out of the accent. Anyway, Big Ben on second down will hand it off to Najee Harris, who will bobble the snap, and he will be brought down by Hendricks after a gain of 8. Najee Harris, one of the greatest running backs I have ever seen in this game. That's not even true. Fuck. It's not even better than the backup for the Vikings right now. Big Ben in the pistol, something we have never seen in National League history, is handed off to Najee Harris, who will... Ooh, he will swerve his way for a first... Now I sound like Danhausen. Now I just sound like Danhausen. Order. Viciously evil. Gosh. This started doing a Danhausen accent. Amazing. Hopefully that was... I'll do the accent again. Just give me time. We'll get to it in the fourth quarter. Here we go. 1st and 10. I'll get to your question, by the way, too, Nate. 1st and 10, or your statement. Here we go. Big Ben drops back, fires deep downfield. Finally, for receiver, it's a jump ball. Who has it? Who has it? Much like the Seahawks versus the Packers back in 2012. Let's see who got it. 13 for the Steelers. That was Washington. Got his hands on it, but did he? And I think Pittsburgh got it. I think Washington was able to get it away. I think Washington, that was as close as you can get. Tie goes to the receiver, though. I think that's going to be Washington. They're going to call it for Pittsburgh. What a play that was. Pittsburgh really needed that. Here we go on 1st down. Rolling right is Ben. Gets rid of it quickly here to McLeod for a pickup of 5 yards. What a catch here by Washington. That wasn't exactly Moss, because that was really good defense there on the play, but Washington just making a better catch here. Here we go. 2nd and 5. The ball is bobbled by Big Ben over his head, but he was able to get it away to McLeod. The snap was high. Big Ben lost it in the air for a second, and then he was able to save it and get it to McLeod, or it hit Najee Harris and then bounced back to Ben, and he threw it. That was a crazy play. There's a flag on the play, and it's on the offense. Even when Pittsburgh messes up, fixes their mistake mid-play, and makes something great out of it, they always mess it up. Plays coming back because of it. That's dumb. That's dumb. 2nd and 10 here for Pittsburgh. Absolutely dumb for Pittsburgh, but I love to see it. Here we go. Down 29-0. The screen is snuffed out. Oh my God, Washington gets absolutely dominated. Flags are flying. I think that's going to be taunting on the Vikings as 29 for the Vikings stepped over Washington and strutted over him. Let's see what happened here. Who was that? That was Boyd. Brings him down, and then he gets on top of him. Yeah, they're going to call that. He walked over him. It's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct. Yep. So a play that would have been a 3rd down now is a 1st down for Pittsburgh after a taunting penalty that I hate the taunting rule, so I think that's a dumb call. Oh my God, Anthony Barr pushed his own teammate. He pushed Boyd there. He was obviously extremely frustrated at his own teammate. Yeah, and Barr's one of the leaders of that defense. And rightfully so. You have a chance to finish. This is part of the reason why the Vikings don't finish as well, as Harris will get the edge here. Najee Harris picking up a 1st down here for Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh here late in the 3rd quarter is finally, by God, finally driving in this game. And I am also finally, by God, finally telling anyone who hasn't heard it by now, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh here at the 11-yard line. Big Ben, play action to a wide open Washington. He's got some room, and he's going to extend out, trying to pick up the 1st down. He's within a yard of the 1st down, brought down at about the 2.5-yard line. So Pittsburgh is inside the 5. looking to score here potentially and get on the board. And I told you guys, and some of you Vikings fans out there might not like to hear this, there's one team I trust potentially messing this up. It's the Minnesota Vikings. Here we go. Big Ben in the gun. 2nd and 2. Takes the snap. High snap once again. That's been a problem all night. Throws to the end zone corner, and it's dropped. A surefire touchdown in the corner of the end zone, or the edge of the end zone, dropped by Deontay Johnson right through his hands. To quote the great chiseled Adonis, who quoted the great Orochimaru, what happened to his hands? He had those Aguilar hands, a case of the Aguilars. It happens every now and then. Here we go on 3rd and 2. Big Ben Roethlisberger, who has made a career out of insane comebacks in his time, takes the snap, drops back, fires to the end zone, and it's a touchdown to Najee Harris, the H-back out of Alabama. Pittsburgh finally gets on the board here, 29-6, pending the extra point. What could be 29-7. And Nate, again, I will get to your thing in just another second. I did not expect this onslaught. It's not an onslaught. This by Pittsburgh actually doing something in this game. Extra point is up and good by Boswell. 29-7. Life? Question mark for Pittsburgh? Who knows? You know, Urinating Tree loves it though. You know, Urinating Tree definitely loves it. No, he doesn't. He's like, why are you giving me false hope? Big shout out to you, Tree, though. Again, inspiration of mine. As with Grossi, inspiration. Yup. As guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. So Pittsburgh finally getting on the board there. Getting lucky with a lot of penalties. I want to go back to something Nate in the chat said. So Nate Bragdon. I might not be saying that right, but hopefully, no offense. In the chat said Lamar Jackson's a great quarterback. In parentheses, he also says, I can't believe the strength he has, but Baltimore needs an O-line to protect that poor guy, or he's going to turn into Big Ben. I absolutely agree with you, and I'm already seeing tendencies from Lamar right now this season that I did not see before. I think the injuries to the running back field, combined with the injuries to the offensive line and all of that, has created a situation where Lamar Jackson thinks he has to do everything. And it's not because he doesn't necessarily trust his teammates, I think. It's not because he doesn't necessarily... He's not, you know, like... It's not that he's, like, making bad decisions. I want to say that. But I think he genuinely believes that there's no chance for them to win without him doing it. And it's not from a place of selfishness. It's from a drive of wanting to win and kind of a misunderstanding what's around him. And look, I understand why why that's the case. Receivers dropping passes left and right. The only consistent target he really has, even though Marquise Brown has been really good at times this year, another pass by Minnesota, and it's tipped and intercepted to Pittsburgh. Why are you throwing the ball? You're up 29-7. This is what I'm talking about. Intercepted. Pittsburgh gets the ball at midfield just when they needed to close it out. Kirk Cousins does what Kirk Cousins does best, and he says, oh, we're going to have a game, people. It was in the triple coverage off the hands of one Steeler into the hands of another. Kirk Cousins, absolutely horrendous play there. I mean, it was also off of Jefferson. Still, bad throw. Or bad decision there. I don't think you go to him in that situation. I don't think who called this play? Who the hell called this? I don't think that was a draw. Who calls his play? Who throws the ball? And Pittsburgh gets the ball at the Vikings 42. Big Ben. Handoff. They finally decide to run the ball. Najee Harris takes it for a first down all the way inside the 30. My God, you can't make this shit up, people. You can't make this shit up. Hippie Logger right on Q says, could be. It's the Vikings. Oh my god. This is hilarious. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Roethlisberger in the pistol. Takes the snap. Hand off to Najee Harris, who slips, but able to pick himself up and gain about 2 yards, or a yard and a half, whatever, on that play. Oh, God. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Yeah, I can totally believe it. I can totally believe it. Why did they throw the ball? I still don't understand. You're up 29-7. You're backed up a little bit. Just run it. Dalvin Cook is averaging like 11 yards a carry. Run the ball. What are you doing? Again, they're trying to justify. I told you guys this. They're trying to justify Kirk Cousins' big-ass contract as Big Ben throws across his body. Incomplete pass intended for Curtis Claypool. 3rd and 9 coming up here for Pittsburgh. It doesn't even matter if they score or not. Just an absolutely boneheaded decision to throw the ball there. Who's the offensive coordinator for Minnesota? Someone please put that in the chat. Who's the offensive coordinator for Minnesota? I'm so sorry, Nate. Every time I get to your point, something absolutely stupid happens in this game. Like, this game is just, to quote Chris Collinsworth, that was a stupid play by a stupid player. 3rd and 9 here for Pittsburgh. Ben Roethlisberger in the gun. Was that a false start? That was a false start. Yeah. Hopefully I wasn't gone for too long. Sorry about that. Might be. Hopefully I wasn't gone for too long. But yeah, I think I'm back. Yeah, it says I'm back. Y'all let me know if I'm not. But man, oh man, oh man. What is this game? So Pittsburgh is 1st and goal right now somehow. They're still down 29-7. But again, if there's one team that can find a way to mess this up, it is those Minnesota Vikings. Those Minnesota Vikings will find a way to fuck it up. Mark my words. No audio? Wait, no audio still? Still? Hold up. Now I got to check my own feed. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, okay. I think I'm back. Hopefully I'm back. Again, let me know if there's any other issues. Sorry about that. Mic got unplugged. It happens from time to time. But yeah, this is just... Okay, Vikings fans, I need to go back to this. Who the hell called that play? Clint Kubiak, right? Oh, no, they did not do that. They did not go for the little brother offensive coordinator. No, the little bro. Is he like the little brother of Gary Kubiak? Tell me it isn't so. Oh, he's the son of Gary Kubiak. Oh, that's cute. They thought he could. Gary Kubiak. Wait, didn't Gary Kubiak take a job as like a? He took a job with the Vikings as like an offensive analyst or like an offensive like an offensive advisor. It was for like a year, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna get in here. I'm not gonna have to do shit. I'm just gonna be like, I advise you to maybe, throw a pass in this game. like just be like, show up. I'm Gary Kubiak." Scratch his chin a little bit and be like, "I am Gary Kubiak, and I'm here." And then, this is my son. He's your new offensive coordinator. After I get this guy, I love that. I love that. It's like a LeVar Ball situation here. He's just like, I'm only here to hype up my son, and then I'm gonna leave. Like that's it. I'm getting my son in the door, and then I'm out the door. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Somehow, some way, the Steelers are driving down 29-7 after a pick thrown by Kirk Cousins on a pass that shouldn't have even happened. Here we go. 2nd and goal here from the 7. Ben, pressure, fires back in the end zone off the fingertips of Deontay Johnson. 3rd and goal coming up. Little bit off. The pass was a little bit off, but Johnson, let's see if he could have hauled that one in. Yeah, he had his toes in bounds. That was a little bit out of reach, but yeah, I think he could have came. A little bit out of reach. Could have came down with it, though. Big Ben says, if only I could get it a little bit more inside, but the big 3rd and goal here. Big 3rd and goal here. You're going for it on 4th down if you're Pittsburgh, so if you can get closer, maybe get you in a position where you can just boom it in with Najee Harris. See if you can do that here. 3rd and goal. Pittsburgh takes the snap. Roethlisberger fires to the end zone. Incomplete. Flags come a-flying. 1st down for Pittsburgh as the flag came in the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. My goodness. My goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful. The Vikings are just establishing exactly why they're snake bit. Was that holding? Was that holding? Probably. Jedi Burrito says, by the way, you're like 10 seconds or so behind, at least to me. Yeah, it's probably because of I think the stream has like a natural delay anyway. Like my stream going out to YouTube, so that might be it. And I don't know. Like maybe my stream is, I don't know. Either way, I'm close enough as Najee Harris rumbles, bumbles, and stumbles into the end zone for a touchdown. He's a pigskin pile driver as he pounds his way into the end zone. 29-13, about to be 29-14 here for Pittsburgh. As for some ungodly reason, Kirk Cousins is on the sideline warming up to throw the ball again. Oh, Minnesota fans, I don't envy you. I do not envy you at all. I went with the right purple and gold. I went with the winning purple and gold. No offense. I'll love. As the extra point is good. 29-14. Oh, my God. Nate in the chat says, the Vikings could take a lesson from the Pats. Run the ball. Control the clock. This game is nuts. Oh, I love Thursday Night Football. It's wacky. It's wild. It is unwavering in its absolute absurdity, and I'm here for it, and I'm also here to answer your questions. Leave a question in the chat. Leave a comment in the chat. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know what you guys think about the NFL, life in general. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. It would behoove them. It would behoove them being the Vikings, to run the ball, literally run the ball. It was 1st down, and they were, I know what we're going to do. We're going to go for the kill with Kirk Cousins, play action, boom. Oh, I threw a pick. What? I don't do that this year. except in critical situations, because that's all he does. Oh, man. That's the frustrating part of Kirk Cousins. Not only did he rob the greatest college football quarterback in history in Case Keenum. Fight me on that one. He holds every record. Not only did he do that, he robbed us from Case Keenum being a starting quarterback in the NFL. He also robbed the Minnesota Vikings, which I don't even know if that's a bad thing. Get your money while you can. Of $88 million guaranteed twice. The first two fully guaranteed contracts in NFL history with the Kirk Cousins. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. Got me fucked up. Just saying. I mean, look, I know I joked about it earlier. I didn't think that. Look. I was not of the opinion. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. So I genuinely did not think that this was going to be possible, but the Steelers might have adjusted. The Steelers just might have adjusted, which is all the Vikings need, which is exactly what the Steelers needed to happen. If they adjusted, they can guarantee the Vikings are going to give them a shot here. That's a bad thing. Run the damn ball. Oh my God. What is Dalvin Cook averaging right now? Dalvin Cook is averaging 9.9 yards a carry. Dalvin Cook in this game has 18 rushes, 179 yards, 2 touchdowns, averaging 9 yards a carry. And they decided to go play action on a pass on first down? Up? Whose man's? Gary Kubiak, get your son out of this, man. This is not a child's game. This is not a child's game. This is a man's game, sir. What the hell? This is just dumb. This is just absolutely dumb. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And they're showing it right there up on the graphic right now. Either like Dalvin Cook's averaging, Joe Buck is saying Dalvin Cook is averaging 9 yards a carry. I don't know why they're not running the ball. Here we go. Under center, toss to Dalvin Cook mercifully. Goes for 5-6 yards. I wonder how that happened. By the way, Kirk Cousins is 11 of 25 for 125 yards in this game. So he's not really it's not like he's blowing everyone out of the water with his accuracy in this one. And they cut the Clint Kubiak up in the booth. He looks lost. He looks like me if I was up in the booth oh shit. Okay, what the fuck's a spider 2-wide banana? All right, here we go. First, 2nd and 5 from the 30. Handoff here to Cook. Loses 3 yards. Tell me it isn't so, Minnesota. You're not doing this. No. Oh, my God, no. They're not actually doing this. Please, this is a problem, Minnesota, if you don't pick up this first. Mike Zimmer, they cut to Mike Zimmer. Mike Zimmer's going like this on the sideline. It's like, oh, the stress is getting to my mans. Someone check on Mike Zimmer, please. Someone check on Adam Thielen. Someone check on, please, somebody help somebody. 3rd and 7 here. Cousins in the gun, takes the snap, back to pass, looking, uses all of his time, gets lit up. And it is incomplete. Minkah Fitzpatrick on the defense there. The pass is incomplete. 4th and 7. Minnesota's going to punt the ball away back to Pittsburgh with 13:28 left in the 4th quarter. Oh. Oh, my God. Someone on the Viking staff heard what I said at halftime and took it as a personal challenge. That is all I can look. Okay, look, they definitely didn't. No one's watching this, but it's basically what's happening. Here we go. Punt is away. Almost gets to him. Oh, but they ran right into the kicker. Is that a flag? McLeod's gonna return this to across the 30. Is there a flag there for running into the kicker? I don't see one. Nope, there's not. They're going to say no. They're going to say no, so Steelers chugging along. They just like The Undertaker in 03. Keep on rolling, baby. Nate Bragdon in the chat says, I think Baltimore/Browns could be really great. The AFC is so tight. Both teams are playing for a lot. That's going to be an interesting game for sure. It was tight. It was really tight in last time. And I'm not going to say that it was like a defensive showcase. I mean, the defense had played. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I definitely need some water. The defenses for both teams played well enough, right? In that Sunday Night Football game between the Browns and the Ravens, they played well enough. But I think the bigger problem in that game was both offenses. Like Lamar Jackson threw 4 picks. He did not look great. He felt like he had to do it all, and by doing that, throwing off his back foot multiple times, throwing errant passes, doing bad reads. He even said it himself. Lamar said after the game, I watched the tape, and I looked like a rookie out there. And he did. That's the truth. And, you know, I mean, well, what can you say? There's no defense to that. Baker Mayfield, same thing. Would help if his receivers were catching passes in crucial time, but I think Baker Mayfield struggled heavily. The Browns, yeah, both teams struggled heavily. I don't know, man. I mean, the Ravens have... I got a lot of love for my team. Don't get me wrong. I got a lot of love for my team. I mean, the injuries are just, I think, that's going to, like, I don't know. I feel like the injuries set us back a lot. It's going to take a lot of guts. It's going to take a lot of guts. Oh, I look warm. I am warm. I got the heat on. I can't be wearing this right now. But, no, the Ravens, yeah, they're going to. Don't get me wrong. I'm still betting on them when going to the Super Bowl. Don't get me fucking wrong. I'm still going to the Super Bowl. I'm like, as a fan, I'm just as delusional as Urinating Tree. The Steelers are going to the Super Bowl. No. Yeah, dummy. The Baltimore Ravens going to the Super Bowl, baby. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of like justified though in the old in Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick being back. Anyway, Jedi Burrito, 1 second, get to your chat. As on first down, they're gonna run the ball, or the Pittsburgh Steelers. Harris tries to set the edge, and he will gain about 3. Jedi Burrito in the chat says, do you watch Grossi's videos? Because his AFC/NFC sagas are a freaking Netflix show. Oh, my God. Yeah, no, I do. You know, I don't watch, like, everything he does, but, like, I've seen his sagas. They're great. Like I said, Grossi is, like, one of the reasons, again, he's actually one of the reasons specifically that I started streaming. Because I before I got into his videos big, I knew he was doing a lot of streams and stuff like that. Like, I just knew him as, like, the Packers fan. As Roethlisberger on a deep pass to Johnson is complete with pass interference. What a catch by Deontay Johnson for a first down. The flag goes flying. Not going to matter as Johnson fought through the interference and got the catch and sets up the Steelers in Minnesota territory. So you're telling me there's a chance. Minnesota, what are you doing out here? Like, come on, you're doing so well. Boyd. It's Boyd again. It's Boyd. But yeah, no. I don't even know what to say right now. No, Grossi is amazing. Again, he's one of the reasons I started streaming in the first place. I think he was actually big in that. Like, I did my first stream, I think, for the Super Bowl. Like, my first watch-along for the Super Bowl, because I noticed, like, he was doing one. I was like, why not? As Roethlisberger lets it up to the end zone. Touchdown to Washington. James Washington scoring a touchdown for the Pittsburgh Steelers with 12:11 remaining in the fourth quarter. What the fuck? What? I should stop cussing. What the duck? What the duck? But come on. What the duck? 29-20. They're going for 2 here early. Interesting here decision here by Pittsburgh. They're going for 2 here. Let's see if it'll pay off. Roethlisberger throws a screen. It's going to be blown up. They're going to be down by 9 now. I don't know why you go for 2 now. Going to be a 9-point game now. Still, that was a 2-possession game. That was a very questionable call there after the big touchdown. I think what are you doing here? You kick the extra point. Neither of these teams wants to win. I'm convinced neither of these teams want to win. That's all I can say about this. Neither of these teams want to win today. Let me know how you feel about that in the chat. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Gabagool. Jokes. Yeah, Jedi Burrito in the chat just says, OMG. Wow. You said it all there. I'm like Snoop Dogg in those videos of him reacting to Animal Planet. What is this football game? Like, I don't understand. Like, what do I even say? Like, genuinely, what do I even say? Hopefully, Urinating Tree's feeling a little better about himself. Let's check on his Twitter. Hopefully, he's doing all right. Okay, yeah, he's going into full Yinzer mode. He's going full Yinzer. In all caps 7 minutes ago. Here comes the bullshit, baby. This is why the Steelers are going to the Super Bowl. That's a quote from him. Yeah, what can you say? Nate says, if the Steelers lose, the days of our Steelers will be great. No. If the Steelers tie, this days of our Steelers will be great. I want the Steelers to. I want this. These are 2 teams that truly deserve. If there are any teams in the NFL that have gone up against each other that truly deserve to tie a game, it is these 2 right now. The way they're both playing, both of these teams deserve to tie. Somehow there needs to be a tie. Again, I really wish Pittsburgh had gone for the extra point there. I don't know why they went for 2 here. I mean, I guess you put yourself in a position now where it's a 2-score game. I guess, yeah, you know that now again, but I don't know. Questionable decision there. But yeah, no, this is, if they tie, I think the days of our Steelers would be even more epic. Because just no one's happy with a tie. That's the thing. There's nothing to even be like, well, at least we went out there and tried. Like, no, this is just like, yes, a bit of shit, mate. It's a bit of shit. That's all I can say about this game. As Pittsburgh Steelers have scored 3 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes. Unbelievable. What is this game? Oh, my God. As the kickoff will go for a touchback. Jedi Burrito in the chat says, I'm in the Grassy Pick'em League in fantasy, and I have the Vikings winning this game, and I'm like 44th out of like 8K. But other than that, it'd be funny as hell to see the Vikings choke this. I'm truly disappointed by everything about this game. The Vikings have 1 passing yard this entire half. As this handoff to Dalvin Cook will go for a gain of 8 yards. So finally, it seems like lessons have been learned here by the Minnesota Vikings offensive coordinator, young Chipperoo Kubiak. Did I get that name right? Chip Kubiak? It was Chip, right? Clint Kubiak. Clint. What an interesting name, Clint. Sounds a lot like Clint. Okay. Anyway, here we go. Shotgun for Case. Shotgun for Cousins. Changing the play at the line. That cannot be a good sign. With 11:30 left here, hand off to Cook, and Cook will run for a first down. Out to the 38. First down. That's all you need to do, Minnesota. Don't get too cocky. Don't get too creative. Run. If Kirk Cousins doesn't throw another pass in this game, you will likely win. Here we go. Come on now. Come on, Minnesota. Come on. Just same thing. I formation. That's what I love to see. Play action on first down. Okay. Going deep on play action on first down. And it's a touchdown to Osborne. High risk, high reward, I guess. No flag on the play. Hey, I mean, it doesn't make sense. It shouldn't have happened. You can't justify it. But touchdown. It be like that. I really don't know what to say. Honest to God, do not know what to say. Clint Kubiak is up there celebrating like he did. Like, oh shit, yes, I did something. I think he's like, yes, I did something. Extra point here for Joseph is good. 16-point lead for Minnesota, and just like that, man. That extra point. That extra point, not taking an extra point and going for two for the Pittsburgh Steelers, you're regretting it, aren't you, Tomlin? And Mike Tomlin is a coach I have the utmost. There's no coach in the NFL. Genuinely no coach. Outside of John Harbaugh, there is no coach in the NFL I respect more than Mike Tomlin. But I don't understand that going for two in that position. I genuinely don't. A little bit of contact there, but nothing to justify a flag. Just like the cowboy over there, Troy Aikman just said. Still got 10 minutes left in this game somehow. It's 11:13 p.m. on the East Coast. Here we go. I have work tomorrow, but I also drank coffee, so I'll be up for a little bit. Let me know what you guys want to talk about, too. Put your questions, statements in the chat. Minnesota up by 16. 10 minutes is a very long time, especially in this game. God knows what can happen. Kickoff here for Pittsburgh will be a touchback. And Ben's going to start at the 25-yard line. Great time to tell everyone here that if you want daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, WWE, AEW, and much, much more, hit that like button. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, subscribing and liking helps out the algorithm and it helps my self-esteem. So do it for me, people. First down here for Pittsburgh. First down here for Pittsburgh with Claypool in motion. Big Ben will drop it back and are handed off on a delay to Harris, who gets lost in a pile of big sweaty men after a gain of 3. Jedi Burrito says, getting ready for the Packers-Ravens game soon. It's going to be as good as game. This game's going to have no defense whatsoever. That game's just going to have no defense whatsoever, which scares the hell out of me. Like, oh, that's going to be an interesting game, isn't it? Oh, I can't wait for that either. His handoff here to Harris is 1 yard short of a first down. Like, that's been one of the games I'm kind of dreading. Because Aaron Rodgers is another player where I'm just like, oh shit, we gotta play Aaron Rodgers. Damn it. And I don't think I don't think the Ravens have ever beaten Aaron Rodgers either. Or at least, yeah, I don't think the Ravens have ever beaten Aaron Rodgers. Trying to think. Last time we played them was what, 20? As Harris will get broomed. I don't even know what that means. Broomed. But yeah, he got. Yeah, I think it was 2017. No. That was the year Rodgers was out. So last time Ravens played Rodgers was 2013. Oh, I remember that game. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Jedi Burrito says, I would say Packers win 52-49 in overtime. What a game that would be. What a game that would be. Oh, man. As Big Ben is changing the play at the line here on 4th and 3. He's asking for the pass. Delay a game, gotta be. That's going to be delay game on Pittsburgh. You can't do it on 4th down. Mike Tomlin's telling him to come off the field now. He's telling him to come off the field. Yeah, he's telling him to come off the field. They're not going for it on 4th and 8. 9 minutes left. You got to trust Minnesota to fuck it up somehow. You have to trust Minnesota at that point to mess it up somehow. What is happening? What is this game? I don't even know. See, this game went from like really entertaining to really boring to really entertaining again. Like, punt is up, and it's going to be a short one out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for Minnesota here. Still about 9 minutes left in this 4th quarter. Wow. Wow. What do I even say? What do you even say? Ooh, actually, while I have some people here, I actually do want to plug something. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 here for Minnesota. Minnesota. It's going to be a handoff to Kirk Cousins. Or it's from Kirk Cousins to Dalvin Cook. And he's going to gain about 3 yards. Good stuff. Hey. It's just Canadian. What am I doing now? That's not even Minnesota. It's just Canadian. Or is it? I don't know. That's as close to a Minnesota accent as I'm going to get. Dalvin Cook has almost 200 yards. Most in the NFL. 198 exactly. Most in the NFL this season. Good to see that. All right. Here we go on 2nd and 7. Fullback in motion. Kirk Cousins hands it off to Cook again, and Cook will get... Oh, he's going to get stopped there. That's not nice. Okay, I think I've exhausted my attempt at a Minnesota accent. I think it's just like the Canadian accent. It's just a bad Canadian accent. That's all it is. Where is it? I'm trying to find something that I wanted to plug here as... hopefully I can find it. There it is. So, actually, I want to get, if it's possible here, as Kirk Cousins will drop back and get sacked. No, he fights out of it. He's going to run for a 1st down and more all the way to the 45. Ball came loose, but he was down already. So, good job there by Cousins. Oh, yeah, that's Canadian, eh? Yeah, thank you, hippie. I just put a link in the chat to a video I did a while back. I'm thinking about doing more videos like that. Actually, I have like 2 videos, or the audio already recorded like that. I was wondering, whenever you guys get a chance, check that out. You might like that. It's interesting. It's interesting. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just something I'm proud of, and I'm just like, I want more people to check it out. While you're here, who knows? I don't know. Check it out for later, or don't. Handoff here to Dalvin Cook. And it's going to get 2. Jedi Burrito asks, who do you think wins the MVP this year? Jonathan Taylor, A-Rod, Brady, Kyler, Cooper Kupp. That's interesting. It's not going to be Lamar. It's not going to be Lamar. And that's speaking as a Ravens fan, unless he goes absolutely insane. Like, he would have to go absolutely insane the next 5 weeks, but I don't, given our offense right now, the where it's at, I don't project that necessarily be happening. Could it? Absolutely. Lamar Jackson can do it, but safe bet on either Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady. I think Brady is the silent assassin this season, as Dalvin Cook is going to, on 2nd and 8, just go out and gain about 3 yards. But I think it's, I'd say Brady. I think they're too consistent. Brady's too good, and he's playing too well. And he's 44. Like, he's what? Dude's ancient. How old is Brady now? Like 44 now? No, like, dude, dude's gonna be playing longer than George Blanda. Yeah, he's 44 years old, and he's probably gonna win the MVP. It's freaking insane. And there's some people who have the audacity to still say he's not the greatest of all time. As is intercepted, Kirk Cousins right on cue. Throws an interception. And 25 for the Steelers, going to take it all the way down to the Minnesota 20. Bench him. Bench him. Minnesota fans. Bench him. Fire Clint Kubiak. Mike Zimmer looks like he's about to have a heart attack. Mike Zimmer legitimately looks like he's about to blow a gasket. Why are you throwing the ball? The slant's obviously coming. Was that what's 25? Oh my god. I don't care if they got Kirk Cousins' face mask. You can't justify this. You can't justify that pick. You cannot justify how critical. It set up Pittsburgh in the red zone basically. 1st and 10, Pittsburgh at the 21, basically the red zone. Takes the snap. Big Ben fires short. And the receiver's going to take it for 6 yards. What are you doing, Kirk Cousins? He threw it right to him, too. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. If he was a hair faster, he would have been gone, too. Oh, my God. It's one of those nights, isn't it? It's one of those nights. Here we go. 2nd and 4. 4:25 left in this game. Down by 16 are the Steelers. In the gun is Ben. Takes the snap. Looking. Fires. And touchdown to the tight end. Freiermuth. Pittsburgh is... you're telling me there's a chance. Oh my god. This game is back to being hilarious. For any wrestling fans out there, this is back to being 1995 WCW. Oh my god. I don't even care if there's offensive pass interference there. It didn't get called, obviously. Who cares? Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Pittsburgh going for 2 here. This is actually crucial for them to get back into this game, to have a chance to make it a one-score game. Takes the snap, does Ben. He has pressure. Throws to the end zone. Caught! Johnson caught it. Pittsburgh converts the 2-point attempt. And it's an 8-point game. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Breland for the Vikings is on the sideline in shock. Like, his face is just like in shock at what has just transpired. There's not much to say here as oh my god, this is not much to say here at all. Gosh, what do you even say? Got a little bit of Streamlabs action here. Nate has donated a chat. He's made a donation. Thank you, Nate. That's always nice to see. Thank you for making a donation, Nate. Absolutely appreciated. 1 second. Absolutely appreciated. Big thank you to Nate. Again, if you guys are feeling frisky, if you're feeling generous, if you're liking what you're seeing, and if you can, mostly if you can, genuinely, only actually if you can, consider making a donation, one time or otherwise. Greatly appreciated. Hit the link in the chat above. It's pinned in the chat. Hit that link up. Again, Nate, absolute beast of a fan you are. Big thank you to you. Handoff here. Finally, Minnesota's getting the cue. But Pittsburgh's Pittsburgh drops him for a loss. Oh, this is amazing. This is just please more. I need more. I need more of this. Please tie. For the love of God, please tie. Nothing would make me happier than to see this game end in the tie. And I'm so sorry to any of the or Vikings fans out there. It's genuinely it. Cousins throws, and the pass is not complete. There's a flag on the offense. 10-yard penalty on 74. What can you say? What can you say about this game right now? Obvious holding. The pass was shit. The play call is shit. What can you say? I am absolutely 2nd and 21. Backed up at the 14-yard line. 2nd and 21. Pittsburgh is only down by 8. Snap here. Cousins back to pass. Will fire complete for a gain of about 8 to, I believe that was Jefferson. You did this. This is 3rd and 9 now. Absolutely disappointing. Disappointment to Minnesota and therefore the world. Okay, something's got to give. Pittsburgh needs this, actually. Pittsburgh needs to get off the field here with 3 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Man in motion. Cousins in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking. Gets rid of it. 1st down to Dalvin Cook, who's absolutely dominating. No bigger 1st down for the Vikings than this. 100% true. Yeah, it is an outstanding call by Clint Kubiak. It's the only outstanding call he's made today. They opened up the field, and they split Dalvin Cook out wide. Love to see that. That's exactly what you need. Exactly what you need to do. That was a much-needed play, and now time is of the essence for Pittsburgh. They just used their first time out here. Still have 2. And you have the 2-minute warning. If Pittsburgh wants a chance, got to make a stop here within the next few plays. I formation for Minnesota. Hand off to Cook. Sorry, Madison, I should say. Hand off to Madison. Goes for nothing. Nate says, it would be worth the loss of sleep for the tie. Absolutely. Oh, at this point? Yes. Please. It would be so worth it. Nobody understands. At the end of the day, when it comes to any team that's not the Ravens, I'm a football masochist. I want to see. I'm a sports masochist. I'm one of those annoying people who just wants to see destruction. That's it. It is what it is. Here we go. Cousins, another one. Hand off here to Madison. Gonna bring up 3rd and 8. Or 3rd and 7 at midfield. Another timeout taken by Pittsburgh with 2:30 left. Their final timeout for Pittsburgh. Crucial, critical, absolutely must stop here for Pittsburgh. They have to get Minnesota off the field on this play to have any semblance of a chance for overtime. And one more chance for Pittsburgh is exactly what we need, people. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want to see the tie. Here we go. 3rd down, 5 wide for Minnesota. Cousins changing the play with just seconds to go on the play clock. Cousins gets the snap. Has a blitz in his face. Gets it away, but it's incomplete. Intended for Osborne and a flag on the play. Unbelievable. Minkah Fitzpatrick on the coverage. They're going to talk it over here, as the officials can do. That's not a flag. That's not a flag. I'm so sorry, Minnesota fans. That's not a flag. That's a really, like, that's the best thing a ref's done this entire year, picking up that flag. That's not a flag. Nate in the chat says the Steelers couldn't cover Cook if they wanted to, and guess who wasn't in on the plays in the last 3 plays? Dalvin Cook. 4th down here. And the interesting thing is that stopped the clock there. That stopped the clock, an incompletion. So Pittsburgh will get the 2-minute warning on their side here. And here we go. It's a great punt here for Minnesota. It's going to be downed at the 3-yard line. So Pittsburgh is going to have to go the length of the field, 97 yards. Pittsburgh Steelers are going to have to go 97 yards here. In order to get, wow, the drama. Thursday night football. Who would have thought? And oh boy, am I glad you are all spending it here with me. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. "96 yards. They're going to say officially 96 yards away for Pittsburgh. Again, Big Ben, 5 wide. He's standing in his own end zone. Takes the snap. The blitz is in his face. Gets rid of it quick. Caught by Harris, who gets out of bounds after a gain of 7. Nice stop there by Najee Harris. Get some breathing room. Pickup of 6. Exactly what you need. On some Warrior shit. Get what you need. Big Ben in the gun again. Takes a snap on 2nd down. Looking. Goes. Takes a shot deep for Claypool. There's some cover. There's some interference. And the flags come a-flying. And that's a gun. And Breland looks pissed. Claypool looks happy. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st down at around the 40. Oh, and Claypool caught the ball anyway. Claypool caught the ball somehow after all that. That was an amazing job by Claypool. I don't know if I don't like the flag because it was a bit of infighting on both sides there, but really good job there. "38-yard pickup. Pittsburgh's going to get the ball at the 48-yard line. Ben in the gun. Quick toss. Out to Claypool. Goes across the 50. Close to a 1st down at the 42. Flags come a-flying. This one's coming back. There's holding on that play. There's holding on that play. There's definitely holding on that play. Unbelievable, baby. Unbelievable. Yep, illegal block in the back, they're going to say. On 77, so that's going to bring them back. But 2 minutes to go. 2-minute warning right there. After all that, you're telling me there's a chance. Again, big thank you to Nate Bragdon. Again, hopefully I'm saying that right for that donation. Huge thank you to everyone who's tuned in. I mean, I would say we're in the home stretch, but who knows how long this game could go. In the meantime, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever new videos release. You got daily videos on pro wrestling, NBA, NFL, and all that jazz. Weekly podcasts on sports, the NFL, wrestling, a lot of stuff. So subscribe for all of that and to stay updated on that. NFL history could be made here. One of the largest comebacks in NFL history could be made here as they were down 29-0. 29-0, and they came. We were down 29-0 in the third quarter. Somehow outscored them 28-6. So 28-7 here. Big Ben drops back at the 40, throws it short for Harris. Harris jukes a defender, able to get back to about the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 18, and the clock is rolling. 1:48 and counting. Pittsburgh does not have a timeout. Down by 8. They need to score a touchdown and the 2-point conversion here. Big Ben gets him set with 1:35 to go. Takes the snap. Big Ben has time. Fires to the middle of the field for Claypool. First down across the 50 to about the 45. They got to get to the line quickly, Claypool. Come on now. They got to get set quickly here. 1:19 and counting. 1:16. Big Ben trying to get them set. A little bit of miscommunication. 1:12. 1:10. Ben set up in the shotgun. Takes the snap with 1:06. Fires short to McLeod. McLeod not able to get to the first down. It's going to bring up 4th and 2. No timeouts here for Pittsburgh. They got to get 2 yards here, or a yard. They're going to say a yard here. The game is over. Big Ben. How much are Pittsburgh willing to do to get 1 yard? They have to get this yard here. Play action. Caught by Claypool. First down across the 35. Claypool is celebrating, but they got to get to the line. What is Curtis Claypool doing as the ball goes flying? What are they doing? They're with 26, 25, 24. Claypool is frustrated, as he should be. His own teammates were yelling at him because he was celebrating the first down. Easy completion, but what are you doing? You got to get back to the line. You got to have that. Breland's been getting burnt, and Claypool's made some great catches, but he's got to have the awareness there. You could have saved a solid 8 seconds there, and 8 seconds means a lot in this game right now. Critical. 24 seconds left in this game. 2nd and 10. Pittsburgh at the 34. Big Ben takes a snap. Fires short. Caught by McLeod. McLeod's going to get the first down and get out of bounds. Right at the first down marker. With 16 seconds to go. Good job there by McLeod getting out of bounds. Dalvin Cook on the sideline saying, what the hell's going on out there? 6 catches for McLeod, 32 yards in this game. He's had a productive one. He's made it count. Here we go. Steelers at the 24-yard line. 16 seconds to go. First down. No timeouts. Down by 8. Snap. Big Ben looking to the end zone in double coverage. It's almost intercepted, but it's out of bounds. Incomplete. Steelers still have life with 11 seconds left to go. Nate asks, where is the situation awareness? Not here on this Pittsburgh team right now, man. Not here on this Pittsburgh team. I mean, it was a few plays ago, so you got to forget about it. But, man, Claypool, he's got to be aware. There's no timeouts. You're down by 8. You're under 30 seconds. You got to get there. You got to get to the line. You got to give the ball to the ref. Hurry up, and it was a waste of time. It doesn't matter now. 10 seconds. Takes a snap. This Ben. Ben looking. Fires short. And gonna go out of bounds here is Johnson with 2 seconds to go. Great awareness there by Johnson. You want to talk about where the situational awareness is? Right there from Deontay Johnson, showing awareness-wise beyond his years. Out of bounds with 2 seconds to go at the 11-yard line, gives Pittsburgh a chance. 3 seconds, they're going to say. It doesn't really matter. They got one play here. One play here for the game. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Last play of the game. Let's see if the Steelers have a last gasp. Big Ben has been in this position before in what is his last Thursday Night Football game. Can he do it again? Takes a snap. Big Ben fires. End zone. Touchdown. No. Dropped. Wow. Oh. And people said this game was gonna suck. The pass to Freiermuth. Knifing throw between 3 defenders. Freiermuth had it, but he couldn't fight through the catch. It was a great look. It was a great look. See this again. Puts it right there. Freiermuth had it. He had it for a second, and then it just got out of his hands. He couldn't fight through the hit. The windows are going to be tight. Exactly. Wow. Oh, wow. Freiermuth, he literally had it and punched out there by Harrison Smith, the defensive captain for this football team. Harrison Smith actually punched it out there for Freiermuth. From Freiermuth. What a play by Harrison Smith. What a game. Heartbreaker for the Steelers in a game that shouldn't have been a heartbreaker for the Steelers. What a freaking game. What a freaking stream. You have all been amazing. So Pittsburgh going 6-6 and 1 back to 500. Minnesota now I think they're now half a game back from a wild card at 6-7. The NFC is crazy. Football is crazy. Urinating Tree is probably going insane right now as well. God bless all of you. Nate, everyone. Thank Nate first and foremost. Thank you for donating thank you for donating on using the link above. Thank you. Welcome to the family, Nate. Welcome to the Real Take family, Nate, Jedi Burrito, Hippie Logger, everyone there. Welcome to the Real Take family. Big thank you to Cincy Edits as well. It's been a fun stream. We'll do more of these. You got Real Take Sports Talk. I'm going to try to do a Real Take Sports Talk tomorrow. We're going to try to do one tomorrow. We'll see if we can set one up. Real Take Sports Talk hopefully tomorrow. We'll do something tomorrow. Have some videos come out as well. Real Take Russell Talk live on Tuesdays moving forward. Right here on the YouTube channel. Tuesday nights. Real Take Russell Talk. Yeah, I already said that one. Real Take Sports Talk from then on. Wednesdays are probably not going to be a thing. Probably on Thursdays from now on before the Thursday night game. We'll see it. We'll play it by ear. Subscribe on Twitter. Subscribe on Twitter. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. And also, be sure to follow us at Real Take Sports on Twitter. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook, Real Take Sports Talk, to stay updated on all the wonderful stuff we're doing. A lot of stuff coming up. Real Take Toon Talk coming up as well. So much to do. We'll do these streams also as well. We also do wrestling streams on the channel as well from time to time. So check all of that out. Jedi Burrito, last few chats here. Jedi Burrito says, thank Grossi for the raid. Absolutely, Tom Grossi. You're a real one. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Nate Bragdon says, no problem. Great stream. We'll be looking through your videos and we'll catch your next stream. Have a great night. Absolutely couldn't have said it better myself. Have a great night, everyone. Yeah, and Nate says, like Jedi, come from Grossi's stream. So thank you. Look out for the Discord coming up as well. Anyway, I've been Omer from Real Take Sports, and until next time, keep it real.